and you go through one, and they're so playful, your child will pretty much get it the first time, especially if they're maybe 4 years old, 5 years old. If they're less than that, obviously it's not going to be as accurate as someone who is older, but they'll get it. So anyways, game 1, game 2, each game has 3 levels. Go through the 3 levels, move on to the next one, move on to the next one, and keep climbing through. Once you complete all 10 Gracie games, guess what? Start over. Do them again. How many times? If your child is under 5 years old, keep doing it until they turn 5, 6, or 7, and you see that they've got them all down perfect. And the test of their effectiveness and readiness for advancement is at the end of the Gracie game course, called the Bully Battle, and we describe it in detail at the end of the Gracie game course. You can watch that with your children and see if they're ready.
It should get to the point where you're playing Gracie games out of the house.
Yes.
You could be in the grocery store, and playing a few of the Gracie games is possible to do in the store.
Correct. And once it gets to the point where, see, here's the deal.
You don't even have the mats pulled out. You're on the carpet at a friend's house, and you just do 2 of the games real quick, just because. And the child should be almost begging for it.
Yes.
Like, hey, I want to do that game.
Yes.
I want to do that game. And that's a good sign.
Now, whether they're begging for it or not will be completely based on you and the strategies we're going to teach you in this course, in this parent preparation course. So we'll get there in a moment. But for right now, let's be very clear that you stick with the Gracie games from 2 years old, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say around 6 or 7, they say, okay, I've got it. And it gets to the point where they got it down 100%. You don't want them to get bored. So at that point, see, how can they go through the Gracie games 50 times from 2 to 7 years old, 2 to 6 years old? How do we go through it so many times and not get bored? Challenge. Our father did a really good job of playing with the intensity level and the challenge. And we're going to talk about that as well in more detail. But the challenge, that's how you can keep someone engaged for so long. But it'll get to a point where there is no challenge. They got it down as good as they can possibly get it. And that's when you think about moving on to the junior combatives techniques. Okay? But before you get into the junior combative techniques, where they'll begin learning actual grown-up techniques, simplified for children, before they begin learning those more mature techniques, we need your child to understand the rules of engagement. And that's what we're going to talk about next. Once we fell in love with the fun and playful aspect of jiu-jitsu through the Gracie games that our father played with us, we were ready for the mature adult techniques in what we call the junior combatives course. But before our father began teaching us these more advanced techniques, he made sure that we understood the philosophy and the rules regarding the use of the techniques, if we ever used them. And for that, we have the rules of engagement. Rules of engagement. And they are: rule number 1, avoid the fight at all costs.
Rule number 2, if physically attacked, defend yourself.
Rule number 3, if verbally attacked, follow the 3 T steps.
Rule number 4, never punch or kick the bully. Establish control and negotiate.
Rule number 5, when applying submissions, use minimal force and negotiate. So there you have it. 5 rules. Later in the Gracie Bully Proof program, we include them in 100% detail, broken down in simple language for your child to understand. As they were explained to us, we will explain them to your child. Now,
just from that little explanation right there, that little summary, some parents might not agree.
yes, you might
And
not
even
agree.
when they watch the DVD on the rules of engagement, you know what? It's not for us.
Ultimately, the choice is yours, whether you accept our rules of engagement as your own or not. Because ultimately, what your child does is your responsibility. So, teach them something you believe in. We're not saying whether our rules are right or wrong. We're making no claim as to their correctness. We're just claiming that that's what we grew up with. It worked for us, and now we want to share them with you.
And if you don't want to use these rules, create your own rules.
But no matter what, do something. Have some plan. Because here's the deal. I don't care how many techniques you teach your child, self-defense this, self-defense that, they will never defend themselves. They will never use the techniques if they don't feel, if they're afraid of school policy or parent punishment. So unless they know they have your support, your time spent teaching them self-defense is essentially useless because they won't use it. They're too scared that if they get into a fight, they're going to get in trouble. Now, rules of engagement. Although the rules allow for some physicality, for some physical interaction, at certain points, if the bully is very abusive, you have to get physical, right? Although it allows for that, it's very interesting to note that the rules of engagement are the number one reason why we never got into fights. The fact that Hiron and I had a plan that was taught from a very young age and openly discussed in our household, very publicly discussed, meant that when a situation came about where there was a bully or someone who was bugging us, we were so confident, we were so assertive, okay, in our plan and confident with our, you know, with our discontent with the bully's behavior. We stood up for ourselves so well that the bully said, wow, I don't want to fight this kid. I don't want to keep bugging this kid because if I do, it might get to the point where it gets physical. They felt that we were ready to engage.
The bullies from when we were little kids till today, even until today, people can feel there's a certain kind of like,
Yes.
very like, hey,
We're sure. We are sure. So it's fascinating, so important that you understand. Our willingness to engage ensured that we never had to engage. And that's the most important thing about the rules of engagement. Your child has to know exactly when they can and cannot use the techniques, but more importantly, they have to know that they have your support if it ever goes down. And that way, they will literally become bully-proof. It's that simple. Rules of engagement. Accept them as your own. And if you do, be very open about it with your child. It should be a commonly discussed thing. But if you don't, figure something out. Because otherwise, you would be doing your child a disfavor by teaching them self-defense and not letting them know when they should and shouldn't use it. So incredible. Rules of engagement. Once fully understood, they will be the number one reason why your child never gets into fights. Because they'll have that confidence in the plan. Confidence in a plan. Once your child understands the philosophy, the rules of engagement, when they can and cannot use the techniques, and if used, how they are allowed to use the techniques, they're ready to begin learning jiu-jitsu. Okay, the mature techniques. Junior combatives. Gracie combatives. Gracie combatives is the program, the curriculum, that all the adult students here at the Academy begin with. It's comprised of the 36 most effective techniques of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. And junior combatives is essentially the exact same thing, except for number one, the techniques have been greatly simplified. We've taken the same techniques, we've really chopped them down so that kids can understand them. And that means literally a technique that has 100% details, we've taken like 20% and are giving them to the kids.
Number two, we removed all chokes. So there's about 3 chokes that we canceled because they could be a little dangerous.
If used incorrectly or you don't understand how much pressure to put and not put, it can be dangerous. So there you have it. Essentially the same thing. Junior combatives has 33 lessons total, and each lesson is broken down into different slices or simplified drills. And at the end of the lesson, there's a bully battle, which is a combination exercise where they flow amongst all the techniques.
So you can already tell that it's getting a little more advanced now.
Oh, for sure.
And this is why it's important that the child is very comfortable in the Gracie games.
Yeah, it has to be to the point where practicing the Gracie games and playing jiu-jitsu is the most fun and enjoyable experience of their daily activities. I mean, it has to be to where, because here's the problem. If you take them from Gracie games into the larger pool of junior combatives techniques, before they are ready, they will feel overwhelmed. So it's incredibly important that you don't advance them too soon. And of course, you're going to want them to progress through the curriculum and learn all the moves, but trust us when we tell you, keep them in the Gracie games until they all become second nature, and normally it's around 5, 6, 7 years old. Now, if your child is starting the bully-proof program at 10 years old, they might go to the Gracie games 2 or 3 times and be good to go and be ready for junior combatives. But this is where they begin learning. They actually begin learning. And once they perfect the junior combatives techniques, once they understand the foundational, I guess, variations of all these essential techniques, they are ready to move on to the adult curriculum. Now that'll take, our little brothers have been doing junior combatives for, 5 years. And we still haven't, taken them into the adult curriculum. So it'll be a while.
The age, normally about 12, 13.
Yeah.
13 years old, you're getting your
what it is
adult
a
classes.
13, a 14-year-old really starts to think more like an adult. They're more detail oriented and they appreciate the details more. Kids under that age, 10, 11 years old and below, they just really they're not very detail oriented. They just like playing around, doing the techniques. So junior combatives is where your child will stay. And you'll cycle through that over and over again, from 3 to 30 times. Years. Of course, each time you cycle through it, it'll get more challenging. They will get better at the techniques. But no matter what, do not take them into the adult curriculum until they're 100% got all the techniques down. And you can tell they're eager for more. It's not enough. It's not enough. They want more details. They want more. Then you get into Gracie Combatives, which can be learned either on DVD or can be accessed online through gracieuniversity.com. And then it's possible that a child completes junior combatives by 12, 13 years old, very intelligent, very detailed child, learns all those perfectly, goes into the Gracie Combatives, completes that course with you.
Like, if the child started at a young age, Gracie Combatives will be pretty easy to learn.
Yes, because it's the junior combatives with just more details. More details. Instead of 20%, 25, we're giving them 100%. And they'll go through all that. They'll have a great time. They might get the most of it. They might get the majority of the information downloaded. Guess what? Move on to the master cycle. Okay? So you're going to have, this is the most important thing you must understand. Parents, you are the judge as to when they go. From one curriculum, from Gracie Games to junior combatives, from junior combatives to Gracie combatives, and then from Gracie combatives to master cycle. And all we can tell you is the best indicator is go through it more times than less. Don't be in a hurry to rush them to the next curriculum. Be in a hurry to keep them here and perfect the ones they already know. They have fun. Just because parents, you need to always learn something new to be stimulated and want to continue learning. Kids don't necessarily need that. They need to play with their mother or father, have a fun time, challenge them, change the challenge, of course, increase the challenge intensity with the techniques that they already know, and they'll be good to go. So don't rush to the next curriculum. It's the most important thing to understand. But junior combatives, incredible course, mature techniques, and but remember, don't get into junior combatives until they understand the rules of engagement, because those are serious techniques that, if abused, obviously can be dangerous. But we believe that once the child learns the philosophy that we discussed in the rules of engagement course, they won't abuse them. They won't abuse them.
And they're going to learn, if they move to Gracie Combatives, which we talked about, they're going to learn those chokes. So the philosophy has to be even a little more.
Yes.
Because they're learning some dangerous techniques.
Yeah. Basically, they don't go to the adult curriculum until they're as mature and focused and disciplined as an adult. Now, there are some 12-year-old students here at the academy who have that discipline. It's incredible. And your child will reach that discipline sooner than they would have otherwise reached it because of jiu-jitsu. We guarantee that. The discipline that will come from learning this and them watching the techniques and practicing with you, learning the rules of engagement, they're going to mature faster in that discipline with respect to their discipline. So once they get it though, once they reach that adult mindset, adult mentality, let them go, let them grow, take them to the top. And the most important thing is that you never put more in front of them than they can handle comfortably. And we're going to talk more about that in the next few segments, but that's really where it's at. Don't rush them through the curriculum. Just because you want them to go through fast doesn't mean that they are ready to go through the curriculum fast. Okay? Most important thing is that they're having fun and that you're keeping it basic. Keeping it basic.
Notice how when you start junior combatives, how excited they are about each technique. And if that excitement is constantly growing, you continue in junior combatives. Once you feel like it's a little bit of like a,
yes,
okay,
Yes. And that'll take several cycles to go through. And really, that okay will come sooner if you don't know how to effectively challenge the child. Now, how to challenge the child strategically is an art in itself. We will teach you, don't worry. Okay, but for now, you understand. Gracie Games, rules of engagement, junior combatives, and once they perfect that, when they're a mini adult, take them to Gracie combatives and beyond. Master cycle, all the way to the top. Okay? The golden rule. Expect nothing, praise everything. If you follow this, your child will be engaged for years to come. If you violate this rule, you're going to lose them as quickly as you brought them in. Very simple. As soon as your expectation of the child's execution of a technique exceeds their ability, you expect this, but they can only give this. As soon as that becomes regular, they quit. They're gone. So what's the secret? Expect nothing. All that matters to you, only thing that matters is that they're on the mat and they're having fun. Now, why do parents, if the child is only capable of this, why do parents expect this from the child? Because they think that, because here's why. Parents see the big picture. The big picture is, if they learn these techniques, they'll be safe from bullies. If they become good at jiu-jitsu, they'll be more confident. They'll have a better life. They'll be more successful in all areas. The parents see the big picture.
But the parents need to see the even bigger picture.
The big picture.
There's a bigger picture.
Bigger than this?
Yes. And it is that if you expect too much, they're going to quit.
This is useless unless the child is engaged long enough to benefit from all this. Fine, this is great long term. But today, nothing matters more than that the child comes into the training session happy and that they leave the training session happy. And if you were expecting this and all they could give is this the whole session, they were trying, you kept saying, no, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Do more, do more, do more.
They can feel.
They're going to associate training with you to
that negative feeling.
that negative feeling that they aren't good enough.
Yes.
So the feeling that they aren't good enough is tied to jiu-jitsu. So guess what? When you say, hey kids, let's go play Gracie Games, they're going to say, no. I don't want to feel like I'm not good enough. Because all you do is tell them that they've got to do it better, they've got to do this, they've got to do that. Kids, indication. To them, the indication of progress comes entirely from outside, from someone else. So a kid who's 5, 6, 7, 8 years old doesn't know if they're progressing. Okay? They don't know. So they wait for the parent to say, amazing, praise them.
Praise everything.
Praise everything.
Another reason why parents expect so much is because the parent sees the child and they see the child as a reflection of themselves. If your child is 6 and they're not learning and they're not paying attention, you think that you're teaching wrong or that maybe you didn't, show them in the earlier years how to focus or how to pay attention, whatever it may be. So you see it as your imperfection, maybe a little bit like, man, my child's having a hard time. What did I do wrong? But no, it's not you.
Not you at all.
It's just a child.
Yes.
Let a child be a child.
And you have to understand how kids are completely, it's been so long since you were a kid that you don't remember how you like to learn. These kids don't want to learn. They want to play with their parent. Kids love bonding and love wrestling around with mom or dad. And that's all they really want from it. Now, using the strategies we're going to teach you, you're going to sneak in the techniques little by little. And by praising every little progress, they're going to get better little by little.
The parent has to a little bit disidentify from the role of a parent.
Yes.
And just become the training partner.
So
become
true.
the equal.
Yes.
You have to almost become another 7-year-old kid that both of you are just playing together and
Don't
you win
criticize
one,
them at all.
They win one. That back and
The only
forth.
difference is that you praise much more than a 7-year-old would.
Yes.
But that's so incredible. Disidentify from the role of a parent. So much of parents' relationship with their child is no, no, change, no, 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 no. Do this better, do that better. That when you get on the mat, naturally, you're going to want to correct and fix everything your child is doing. But we can assure you,
That is not what you want to do.
that is violation number one that'll ruin it for you. That's why we call it the golden rule. Violate this one and you're done. Follow the golden rule and you're almost guaranteed success. If you can bring yourself to their level and understand that they don't learn like adults. They don't want to learn like adults. They don't appreciate details. They just want to play. So expect nothing, which means whatever they do is good enough.
If all they do is ask you to do some games and some junior combatives,
Great.
amazing.
Great. And if the move is this is the move, and they give you this much, wonderful. Wonderful. Praise everything too. They grab your neck, perfect, hold my neck, you got it. Very strong grip. Almost clownish praise, almost like over the top. Trust me, they want nothing more than for mother or father to praise them.
They want attention.
They want attention, it's all they want.
They
Give
want
them good attention with the grappling, with the playing of the games, and they will be addicted to jiu-jitsu for as long as you preserve that golden rule. But violate this one and you're lost. So, if you expect nothing and you praise everything, how do you get your child to progress? And how do they get better at a technique if you can't carve away at their mistakes? If someone messes up, someone's doing anything, right? And they mess up, you say, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Do this. It's the easiest way. It's the easiest way. We call that pull teaching. We don't like pull teaching. We like push teaching. If this is the child's capabilities, this is their ability currently, and you want them to get here, okay? You can get there by highlighting their errors and their mistakes, and then hopefully they'll fix those mistakes, or you can get there by pushing them. So instead of pulling them with errors, you push them with praise and the transfer teaching strategy. Transfer teaching.
Transfer teaching. If basically an example that our father uses is a child eating. So if you're 8 months old, 6 months old, you're not using a spoon by yourself eating your food.
You're doing it for me.
You're gonna, I'll hold the spoon and I'm gonna feed him, right? I might even have to open his mouth for him too, okay? 6 months later, we put the spoon in his hand. Now that spoon's not gonna go in his mouth for sure, so I'm gonna grab the hand and the spoon together and hold his neck and do this together. Now, one day I'm gonna let go of the hand, and maybe it'll go halfway, and I'm like, hey, calm down. Here. Okay, good. And not in your nose, right there, good. See that?
So what's the moral of the story? In the beginning, Hidon did everything. The full responsibility of the technique lied in the hands of the teacher. And then little by little, the responsibility was transferred to me. Now, that transfer is done in a very positive way. When Hidon grabs my hand with the spoon and he puts it in, and I did that for the first time, he goes, good, amazing. Then eventually I do it on my own one time, very good. And you keep praising, but you're doing it for them. And naturally, with the praise and your involvement, they will eventually do it on their own. Little by little. What's the key to the transfer teaching strategy? Patience.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's so much more efficient to just say, no, do this, do that, do this, do that. But guess what? Efficiency with people isn't always the best way. Patience.
We have some 4-year-old kids that we teach, 5-year-old kids, and the parents watch us during the classes, and we're teaching the kids. And the parents they watch and like, wow, my kid is doing really good. They're doing the move right. They're throwing Hito on the ground. They're ending up on top. There's a lot of movement that's happening. The parent can't even see that the kid is just limp.
Ragdoll.
100%, it's myself or Henner moving the child from the side to the top to standing.
Yeah. All we want is that the child feels the correct movement. And we are literally putting them in the right position and doing it for them. In the Gracie Games, and even in some of the junior combatives classes, but the Gracie Games more specifically, you'll see we have one assistant who's helping us, and she is this tall. Her name is Alyssa. She's 4 years old, but I think she might be 2.5 or 3, okay? Because she is tiny. Now, with the techniques, we literally do them for her. We are the ones grabbing her and moving her around. And what you're going to see is, all we do is move her like a rag doll, and all we say is, good, amazing. And the move isn't done perfect, but that's all good.
We're 100% sure it's going to pay off.
Oh, man, because she's associating the correct body movement with amazing. And she'll slowly take the responsibility of the technique when she is ready, not when we want her to.
It'll probably only happen in a year.
Yes.
1 year of patience.
We don't decide when Alyssa is ready. Alyssa decides when she is ready. Until then, all we can do is do our best to do the move for her. Take the responsibility and then transfer it to the child. The most important thing is patience and trusting the
time, the system. Trust the system that in time that it will all come together.
100%.
All of it.
There's no way it won't. The only way you can ruin the transfer teaching is by trying to pull them to the top with corrections, errors, and everything they're doing wrong. It's more efficient.
Yeah.
But guess what? You'll lose them very quickly. So transfer teaching. It's the key to progress, to the child's progress without violating the golden rule, without expecting more than they can give. You do the move for them. Pay close attention in the Gracie Games, and you'll see that, wow, these kids look amazing. But then really look closer, and you're going to say, wow, the kids are barely doing anything. We're the ones doing everything. And then in time, we transfer it. Incredible. The results will be incredible. Next, we're going to talk about the most common mistake. What is the most common mistake they're going to make?
Failure to correct mistakes correctly.
Huge deal. Your child or children will make mistakes. More than any other thing, they will make mistakes. How you correct those mistakes will determine whether they stay with you or whether you lose them. Okay, whether they keep going or whether they quit immediately. Here's the deal. Let's say I want Hidon to grab my wrist with what we call a thumbless grip. Hidon's 7 years old. My son. This is what I want from him. No thumb, fingers on top. Okay, Hidon, and he's 7 years old. Little kid, just watch the video, confused but having fun, all good. Please grab my wrist. With your hand on top. With no thumb, please. No. No thumb. Thumb on top. No, sir. Put your fingers and your thumb on top of the grip. And hook it. Hook your thumb over the wrist. No. Put your hand back on top. Bring the thumb over right now. Thumb over. Gosh. There you have it. That's the problem. Now, that's the incorrect, if you didn't pick up on it yet, that is the incorrect failure or mistake correction strategy. That was a failure. Now, if I want Hidon to grab my wrist and he grabs it wrong, disaster grab, disaster, more disastrous. Son, please grab my wrist. And he grabs like this. Here's how you fix it. Perfect. It's called the perfect adjustment. You adjust his grip. You don't say anything. You just adjust it and you say perfect. The perfect adjustment. Adjust, say perfect. Perfect. Now, think of the difference. When I was trying to coach Hidon to the right grip, look at what was going on inside Hiron's head. Imagine how dumb he felt. Do you think he would like to experience that every day? Multiple times? No. He would quit after day number 1. Gracie game 1. That was very fun, but thank you very much. I'm never coming back. You lose him forever. Now,
this means you better know the techniques.
you have
The parent
to know,
better pay attention to make the good
and
corrections,
if the
how to
parent,
put them in the right spot.
correct. And if you're correcting him, if you're verbally correcting him, that is the mistake. Because when you verbally correct the child, you leave room for interpretation and confusion. Language can be misinterpreted. But when I say Hiron, perfect, there's no misinterpretation. There's no way to mess up. You leave no loopholes. There's no way that the child can do it wrong if I use the perfect adjustment
Impossible.
strategy. Literally impossible. Make your thumb wrong right now. I go like this. Perfect.
He's holding it in place. We guarantee it that when we do a move with somebody, a technique with anybody, whether they're 5 or 85, they're gonna do the move right.
Yes.
Because we can use this with anybody.
So we use it with adults all the time. We don't just run up and say, no, don't do that, don't do this, change that. We just say like this. If the hand is wrong, if I want Hiron's hand on my knee, I don't walk up and say, Hiron, place your left hand on my left knee or my right knee. I say, perfect. Because they never, basically what this does is this is so exciting. I'm very excited about what I'm about to tell you. The secret to the perfect adjustment is that you fix the mistake without the mistake ever existing in the mind of the student. They don't even know they were messing up. They don't know. It's called an undercover correction. Totally undercover. Think about that. That means that when they practice jiu-jitsu, there is no negative association. They're perfect. All they hear is perfect. Now, they made 20 mistakes, and you fixed them. But guess what? They never knew they made the 20 mistakes because you didn't talk about them. It's called the perfect adjustment. It's incredible.
The next time I land in this position, I'm gonna remember, I'm gonna feel this. I'm gonna go to this because this right here is what got me that perfect.
Yes.
And I like the perfect.
Yes.
So now, whenever we land in the mount and I hold the wrist, say it.
Perfect. Very good. Perfect, Hiron.
And that goes into
job,
every
son.
position.
So, wow. Now, failure to correct mistakes correctly. Verbal mistake correction, disaster. As soon as you highlight the error, you lost them. It might not seem like it, but it's a silent killer. No, don't do this, do that. Put your hand here, put your hand there. Don't put your hand there. Worst. You say, Hiron, very good job. Perfect. Everything is good.
They don't even realize that you moved their hand.
They don't even know. It's
They won't even know.
undercover. Undercover. Now, failure to correct mistakes correctly, equally important, that must be mentioned right now, is not all mistakes need to be corrected. You will notice in the Gracie games specifically how the kids make a lot of mistakes, and sometimes we choose to not say anything. We allow the mistake to exist.
Because we trust the system.
Yes.
And we trust time.
And we trust more than anything that highlighting errors today, and if we're fixing everything on the first day, they're gonna say, wow, I'm not good at this. And if the child doesn't feel good at this stuff, these games we're playing, they will disqualify themselves. All kids want is to be good at something and to be praised for being good. So if there's 20 mistakes in a class, I might only correct 10. And of the 10 that I correct using the perfect adjustment, which is do it for them and then say, perfect. And they're gonna go, wow, this is fun. I'm doing everything perfect.
On top of this, do we really expect the child to do every detail perfect?
If you do, you have issues.
Do I expect myself, Hiron, when I do something new, to do it 100% perfect?
I'll tell you right now.
No.
When I came in, we started teaching as teenagers, 13, 14 years old, we were teaching kids. Around 15 or 16, I began teaching my first group classes here at the Gracie Academy, group kids classes. And for a couple years during the beginning, I had the belief that if the children weren't doing the move perfect, I wasn't a good instructor.
Same as how a parent might feel if the kid's not learning, that they're not being a good parent instructor.
Yeah, if they're not doing it perfect, you're not a good teacher. You're not a good parent. Listen, I felt that way. There were like a bunch of parents watching my classes, and I felt that if the kids weren't doing every detail right, I didn't deserve their students being in my class, their kids being in my class as my students. I wasn't worthy as an instructor. For 2 years, that feeling plagued me. Now imagine the stress of teaching a class of 40 or 50 kids between 5 and 7 or 7 and 12, whatever, years old, doing these techniques. Every kid is doing the move wrong. Imagine the stress. It was crazy. It was crazy. I can't believe I made it for 2 years. And then it dawned on me that the perfection of the technique was far down the totem pole in the order of importance. That nothing mattered more today than that the kids had fun and that they were rolling around, building comfort in the closeness. So I stepped back and I realized I don't have to correct every mistake. If I give this much and they do this much on their first day, perfect. And like Hidon said, we trust that with time, they will hear so many perfects, and I'll use some perfect adjustments that they will say, okay, I got a perfect for this last time. Let me do this again and get another perfect and get another praise. So there you have it. Once I took the burden off of needing the child to do every detail 100%, once I removed that from myself, I went from being a new kids teacher to an incredible kids teacher, because kids had fun. They came to my class like super pumped. The moves were only done 50% correctly, but they were pumped to be there because I only praised them and there was no negativity. Whereas before, I was like, no, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Kids were quitting more often. I was more stressed out, and it wasn't a fun time. It was not enjoyable for me. But once I lowered the expectation, I praised a bunch, and I was very careful of my correction strategies. Every class now is an extreme pleasure because the kids are having fun, I'm having fun, and the expectation has been lowered. And I trust that with time, the system will take effect, and they'll climb to the top.
Let kids be kids.
Yes, the problem is you are an adult, and you expect your child to learn like you. Do yourself the favor. Better yet, do your child the favor and eliminate that mindset. Kids are kids. They learn differently. They don't appreciate details. They want to have fun. Correct their mistakes strategically, and you have nothing to worry about. Okay? Praise often. Praise often. Praise often. Correct carefully. Our challenge to you is to become a master at challenging your child. Your ability to keep your child engaged for several years with the same techniques, Gracie Games, Junior Combatives, 5 years, 7 years, a long time they will be learning these techniques. Your ability to keep them engaged comes from how effectively you challenge them. The Gracie Games each have 3 levels, low, medium, and high. The key thing to understand as you go through these levels, 1, 2, 3, higher intensity, is that level 3 is different for every child. A 4-year-old's level 3 is a 4-year-old's level 3, which is this. But a 12-year-old's level 3 can be much crazier.
And a 4-year-old's level 3 will change.
Yes, as they get older.
8 months later.
And that's how our Father kept us engaged. We started off, remember the transfer teaching principle? When we first mounted on our Father and we played Spider Kid, where we had to hold our Father down, he literally does it for us. We aren't doing anything. But a year goes,
level 3. That's level 3.
Level 3 is like, do it for us. Then all of a sudden, he starts actually pushing us. We barely put our hands out. That's our new level 3. Then we become 7, 8, 9 years old, and he's giving us a little juice. You literally have the ability, and that's kind of an art, to be underneath a 4-year-old child, acting like you're going crazy, acting like a crazy monster, when really they're feeling no serious push or resistance or threat. And they feel like they're doing the move right. It's incredible. So you got to act a little bit. Controlled chaos. You act crazy.
And then there are times where the child might almost start to fall off and lose the position. And then you bring them back.
Yes.
So you don't allow them, you don't let them fall off and fail all the time.
Yes. Now
real quick, we need to find the child's limit.
yes.
That's how you find your level 3.
Yes.
you start to throw them and you can feel when they're gonna lose control. And then you stop, rewind. Okay, level 3 right there, and you mark it.
Yes.
And then you go down, create a level 2 and a level 1, and you're set.
Now there becomes a point in all children jiu-jitsu careers where you must employ a strategic sacrifice. Now what that is basically throwing them off. They lose. They lose. Because the possibility of defeat makes victory taste that much better. So our father was able to keep us engaged because it got to a point where we mounted and he'd go like this, and he'd throw us off. And he'd be like, come on, can't you hold me for real? And we jump back on and it becomes that game. Now, let me warn you, the strategic sacrifices must only come in once the child falls in love with jiu-jitsu. Because before then, if you sacrifice and you throw them off, they're gonna say, wow, I suck. You'll see it in the Gracie Games, how we make some very strategic sacrifices. In the Gracie Games early on, we do it, we're conservative with it, but we do it, just so you can see. But in the junior combatives, we really do it a lot.
We need the child to come right back. We need to throw the kid off and the child run back to us.
And maybe win right after. Again. Generally good rule. They lose, they win right after. But still, the fact that they lost is like, let me get a little bit better.
They almost feel as if they weren't ready.
Yes.
I wasn't ready for that one. Or, all right, now I'm going to hold tighter.
But it's very playful. It's never like, come on, you suck. What are you doing? It's always like, ha, come on. Can't you hold me down on level 3?
Nobody can hold me down.
Who do you think I am? Ha, you got to kind of get crazy with them, you know?
There's a little acting involved.
Very acting.
Watch in the Gracie Games. Watch Hannah trying to, like, as if...
Put it this way.
He's fighting for his life to get out from underneath the 4-year-old.
As long as it's playful and the child has already fallen in love with the playful aspect, but as long as your strategic sacrifices are playful, they're allowed. As soon as you sacrifice, you throw them off and you're like, come on, where's your base? You suck. There's not. They don't want to do that anymore.
This is their child you're talking about. What are you?
Sorry.
You suck?
You would never say that anyways, wouldn't you?
No.
Would you not? Strategic sacrifices, so important. Now, the challenge. The challenge can take place on an overall technique level where they're trying to hold you down with the whole technique and you throw them off, or the challenge can take place on a detailed level. For example, let's say I want Hidon to get very fast at slapping my hand. So he slaps my hand. I want him to get very quick at the hand. Go again. Again. Good. Good. Follow it, please. Follow it. Boom. That's how you, on a detailed level, for one specific detail in the technique, or let's say I want him to hold my neck tight. Hold my neck loose. Looser. Come on, hold tighter. You got more than that. Come on, for real. Hold it. Come on, buddy. There you go. Go. You can do it. You can do it. So you kind of juice it. You challenge that one detail, and that strategic challenge will make them tighter at that detail for sure.
The kids are usually kind of relaxed.
Yes.
All we want is the child to
crispen up a little bit. We want them to get a little bit tighter.
At least to their potential.
Yes.
That's all we want. Just a little, give me a little life, you know?
Yes.
Sometimes they're just a little bit sleepy.
You'll see, even our brothers sometimes go through the technique to relax. And you'll see in the junior combatives, they're like, if they're relaxed, you'll see how we kind of juice them up a little, we kind of give them a little bit of juice, and all of a sudden they get a little bit tighter, and it's all good. Because it's necessary. You want to build to that point where they're actually doing the techniques on their own, where they're implementing and making it happen. So, challenges. Challenging your child is the secret to keeping them engaged with this relatively limited number of techniques. 33 junior combatives, 10 Gracie Games. Challenges are how you're going to keep them engaged for several years, because level 3 gets crazier as they get better. Play with the challenges, make it playful, act a bunch, and sometimes throw in the strategic sacrifice. And their kid's gonna say, man, I'm gonna get you. Like at the end, after dinner one night, you guys are rolling around the floor, they go at the end, you throw the kid off, and you're like, okay, I knew it. Today I'm feeling too crazy. I knew you weren't gonna be able to hold me down. There's gotta be that playfulness to it. And they're gonna say, come on, mommy or daddy, I can hold you down for sure. Let's go again. They jump on, they get tighter, boom, time to go to sleep. Time's up. And they're like, oh, I can't wait till tomorrow, jiu-jitsu. Okay, the sacrifice. Up the ante a little bit, okay? And the whole game becomes more fun. Not that gambling is good, but there has to be some possibility of defeat to warrant their full commitment and engagement in the training sessions. If you crush your child one time,
It'll take a lot of therapy. Lots of therapy might bring them back to you.
safety, most important thing. These techniques, you're a giant. Compared to your child, you are a giant. Unless they're 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, you're much bigger than them. So because you're going to be rolling around with them, every technique has points at which there are little safety hazards where if you aren't careful with your weight distribution or your body position, you could easily hurt them.
Anything from a kid's finger, like little fingers.
Wrists,
and
fingers, toes, ankles.
You have to keep your weight on your own limbs.
Yes.
You're supporting your own weight on your elbows, your knees all the time.
Incredible. And of course, for each game or technique or lesson, we discuss what the safety concerns are. So we include them, but as a general principle, you got to be very careful.
When you sacrifice, the strategic sacrifice, and you kind of throw them off you here and there, also, you got to be careful because
You might not be expecting the craziness.
they're semi-relaxed. You throw them,
They hit their head on something.
very careful.
But the main thing is your weight distribution. When you're on top or rolling around with your kid, if you twist or go in a direction they weren't expecting and their foot was there, very dangerous. So just be aware of it. And when mentioned in the classes, pay particularly close attention to the details we highlight, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about, but it should always be a concern, the safety, because like Hidon said, one mess up, one crush of their finger could be the end of it.
It can be fixed, but
My brothers and I, we
A
like
lot
to. My
of
brothers and I, we go to the beach often here in California, and we catch crabs. You know, we catch these cool little crabs on the rocks near the jetty, and we grab these crabs, and we very playful. My brother and I are very good at catching them. We know how to hold them without getting pinched, and we taught our little brothers, Horan and Henon, who you'll meet in this course in the Gracie Bullyproof program, how to hold these crabs. So for they started grabbing them. They grab them exactly like we do. Everything's all good. But then one day, after several times where we went and our brothers held the crabs very comfortably,
it happened.
it happened. Our brother got a little careless, grabbed it a little bit different than we showed him, and got pinched hard by a big one. She was a big one. She got a hold of his finger. He went, whoop, he whipped it back. The crab went flying off into nowhere, and he got pinched. He looked at it. It wasn't even bleeding that bad, and it wasn't a huge deal, but guess what? Cried and cried and cried and cried.
And
like 20 minutes. It was ridiculous.
Do you think he went crab hunting the next day?
I couldn't get him to even hold the crab for the next 25, for the whole summer. Until the following summer, he didn't want to hold the crab at all. No. So he went from being totally comfortable with crabs, grabbing them and holding them, to don't even get me near one. My bad. My bad. Now, I can't control the crab pinch. I taught him the right technique, but you get the moral of the story. An incident like that can completely turn off the child. So safety, your responsibility, and you don't want something so foolish as you crushing their wrist or finger to prevent your child from ever wanting to play jiu-jitsu with you in the future.
It's the art of becoming a 7-year-old or the art of becoming a 9-year-old. Whatever you gotta be to match your child, you gotta become that age and that weight.
Especially with the little girls. Watch how we play with Alyssa and Haley and Rayanne, the girls, how they're very small. And Hidon's very big. And he rolls around with them crazy, but no one gets hurt. Why? Gentle giant. Safety consideration. Very thoughtful weight distribution. Safety. Preserve that, and you'll be okay. And they'll be okay. If you can make it to where Gracie Jiu-Jitsu practice is a privilege for your child, you win in every sense of the word. Now, in order for something to be a privilege, it has to be fun. Okay? And for it to be fun, it can't be mandatory. When was the last time you had something that was mandatory that was fun? Listen, think about it. Nothing amazingly fun is ever mandatory. It's never forced on you. You do it because you want to. Now, how are we going to set up that privilege from the very beginning? First things first, get them addicted to the fun, playful aspect of jiu-jitsu. Once it's a game for them, and they're like, Daddy, let's play. It's that fun. All that matters is the fun. Once that fun is established, not before, Gracie Games, Once Gracie games and the fun is established and they love it and they're excited about it, all of a sudden, make them earn it a little bit. Make them earn it.
Yeah, they're going to want to do some Gracie games one day or some techniques, and you're going to say, hold on, first.
Eat all your broccoli.
Yeah. Do your homework.
Yes. After your homework, we can play jiu-jitsu for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So, moral of the story, make them work for it, and they'll appreciate it more. So if you can create that. Now, what you can't do is make it mandatory. You can't force them to do jiu-jitsu. Okay, let's go right now. Get down. We're going to do it right now. You're not going to, get to play video games until you do jiu-jitsu. It's the punishment now. Lost it. It might be more efficient. You might get them on the mat because you're forcing them. But trust us when we tell you, in many ways, it's the worst strategy because it might work today. But as soon as they really have a choice, they're going to choose not to because it was forced on them. And the training sessions themselves won't be that fun for them because they don't want to be there.
This is really tricky right now.
Huge deal.
They don't understand how big this is. You have to make the kid want to do it. They're not going to want to do it. There's going to be, it's going to happen for sure. Or the kid doesn't want to. There's going to be a time where the child's like, I don't want to. So you have to kind of ease off a little bit and look at how the sessions are going.
Yes.
And figure out why are they saying no.
Yes.
Because it's not because it can't be made fun.
So following the teaching strategies that we've discussed up until now is the secret to making it a privilege because that will make it fun. If they're getting praised all the time, they make no mistakes because you don't highlight them. They always get to beat up mommy or daddy. They get to roll around and have a fun time doing this. What is there not to like? They're getting praised and they're learning and they're having fun. They're going to if you do your job. The problem is if you violate one of the previously discussed teaching methodologies, then all of a sudden it starts to become forced.
When you violate one of the methodologies, they're going to go ride a bike one day. And when they're riding their bike, it's going to be just straight fun. And no criticism, no correcting.
That's fun.
So then now they're weighing the bicycle and jiu-jitsu. And the jiu-jitsu is going to do this. Or the bicycle will just do this because...
There's no criticism. There's no negativity. So, rule number 1, get them addicted to the fun aspect of it. Once you see that they love playing jiu-jitsu, step number 2, not rule, step number 2, make them earn it. Very gently, say, listen, help me mow the lawn and we'll play jiu-jitsu. Okay?
Or trick them. Listen, I have to mow the lawn. If you help me, we can do it sooner.
We can play. Only once the lawn is done, we're going to do this. Okay? But use it as, basically leverage the jiu-jitsu to get them to do other things. And now, this will only work if you do step 1, which is get them to love jiu-jitsu. Then you can start leveraging it, and then you've done what we call preserve the privilege. Now, no matter how hard you try, no matter how good you do, there may come a day that you violate one strategy, impulsively, you mess up, let's say, you don't do it perfect, and they fall out of love for a moment. Let's talk about rekindling the flame. So they go, they ride their bike. It's more fun because the bike doesn't talk back at them. The bike doesn't yell at them. The bike doesn't correct their mistakes openly. So they prefer to ride their bike rather than play jiu-jitsu with you. Rekindle the flame. How do you do it? First off, you step off. Step off the gas. Chill for a little bit. Don't force it. Very gentle. Don't get angry. Just accept. A little bit of break. A couple weeks, maybe a month or two, even. Okay, no problem. One day, without the DVDs, without anything, just say, hey, who thinks they can hold me down right now for 5 seconds? Just hold me down. In other words, you have no objective of teaching them. You just want to play. So you bring them back in with the playful spirit. No teaching, no correction, no nothing. Maybe a little challenge and play. And they're going to say, I'll hold you down for sure, Dad. Because they want to play. They like fun. They forgot about the criticism, let's say. A month went by. They jump on top of you. You go crazy. They hold you down. Push them off halfway. They jump back on. They get a hold of you. All right. I didn't realize you remembered all your techniques. You're too good. Get off me. I need somebody a little bit weaker. Let me see if I can go find someone weaker. And you go from there. Moral of the story. To rekindle the flame, give it a break and do it pure playfulness. No learning or teaching mindset, nothing. Bring them back in with the game and start from scratch. Expect nothing. Praise everything and rebuild and rebuild. Okay, now when we were kids, we fell out of love a couple times. Normally, like when we discovered the movies, we started making friends, like met a girl, you know? So
8 years old?
No. It was
10.
around like 10 or 11, 12.
11.
So we fell out of it, and our dad didn't want to force us, but it was like, okay, jiu-jitsu or go hang out with Mike. And my dad was like, Henry, go to the academy today, I'll give you $2. And I'm like, all right, I'll go to the academy.
$2.
I listened. So bribes are not wrong.
But
They're
when you
okay.
got there, but when you got to the academy, it had to be that good experience.
Yes.
Because if not, next time around, that $2 is like, no.
Correct.
It's not even
So-
worth $2. So you have to be very...
Anyways, so there it is. So you don't force it, but you make it an option and you give a little incentive. Hey, if you have to resort to that, do it. Don't do it if you don't have to. Preserve the privilege from early on.
Yeah, save the money. Wait till the
Yeah,
very
it's
end.
the last resort. Preserve the privilege. And if you lose it, rekindle the flame with pure playfulness. They'll come back, okay? Remember, kids want to play with their parents, and the kids want to get praised. All they hear is no, no, no their whole lives. They get that praise. Hey, they will like it. Correct their errors carefully and preserve the privilege. Make them earn it a little bit because people appreciate what they work for. People appreciate more what they have to earn. So if you can create that dynamic from the very beginning, wow, golden, all the way to the top. Before we get started, a couple things. Let's talk about the training schedule. Gracie Games. There are 10 Gracie Games. Each has 3 levels. The moves are so simple. You can go from one lesson, 3 levels, pass it, next lesson, especially if your expectation is low. So just race through those. And once you finish all 10,
Do them all again.
keep going. Just keep cycling through them. How many times? Well, it depends when they start, how old they are when they start. If they're 3 years old when they start, cycle through until they're 5 or 6 for sure, which is, 30, 40 times. They don't care. They'll have fun all the way through. Change the intensity level, change the challenge, make it more fun, make it more engaging, but keep cycling through the Gracie Games. Junior combatives, once they learn how to learn, and you put them into the junior combatives course, and you begin going through those, we recommend you follow the tricycle training schedule. That means you go through 3 lessons, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3.
Once you finish, do all 3 again.
1, 2, 3.
And then move to 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, all the way through. Once you finish junior combatives, guess what? Start over, do it all again. Increase intensity, slightly more details maybe, and they're going to keep getting better and better. Training time. In the actual lesson, how much time are we spending on the mat? Generally, we find that there's an interesting line between, there's a kind of an interesting border around 7 years old. Before 7 years old, 7 and below, depending on the maturity of the kid, but around there, they should be training for more or less 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. Like, it's already getting high. 10 minutes is a good number, but less than that if necessary. Over 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, they can train for, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. But this is a very general guideline. What matters most is that they start every class very enthused and they end every class very excited as well.
Versus...
Come on, Daddy, we're done. Let's not do this anymore. Not good. So if they're getting tired of it, quickly get off. And start to gauge. You know your child more than anyone. You decide. But that's a general guideline there. And the lessons are so simple that you can do a lesson in 7, 10, 12 minutes. So, and sometimes you might decide, let's just do a partial lesson, which is totally okay. Remember, nothing matters more than that they end the class wanting more. Okay, they leave the table a little bit hungry, if you know what I mean.
So sometimes it could be right. They're having all kinds of fun.
Okay, good enough.
We got to go do some stuff now. Let's go
Go.
over here.
And
Let's
they're
go
like,
eat
no,
dinner.
one more time. No, we'll play tomorrow. How about that? Tomorrow, they're looking forward to it. Great. The best thing you can do is leave the table a little bit hungry with your children. Now, training equipment. In the beginning, the Gracie Games are so playful and so simple, you don't even need mats. If you have carpet, roll around in front of the television, make it happen. But as they get older and the techniques get more serious, they get a little heavier because they're getting older, then having some mats to land on won't be a bad idea. Especially for you parents, as you're rolling around, having some grappling mats. You can get foldable grappling mats at graciekids.com, and those will help. 10 by 10, 10 feet by 10 feet, a little square is good to go. So grappling mats, training attire, gi. Your child is welcome to wear the full gi uniform as the children do here at the academy, and as we do here at the academy. So of course, gis are available at GracieKids.com.
And that's more also in junior combatives. Once the child's a little more serious and they really, it's almost like
Feel your kid out. You know, if they would be super excited about wearing a uniform, put them in a uniform just to make it official.
there could be a day where maybe halfway through junior combatives, you just get them a gi. And you
Yeah.
get one for yourself. So it's almost like it's a serious thing now. We're putting our gis on, you know?
Serious, but playfully serious. Serious like, yeah, we love doing this, and we're going to grow together with this, but not serious like, you know, you got to do everything perfect. So yes, but it becomes more official, and they love that. Kids love kids love wearing the gi. They come to class, they love having their little uniform, they love having their belt, they love earning their stripes, which we're going to talk about next. So get them a gi. In the beginning though, shorts, t-shirt, keep it casual, just play. It's a game. Play. Once they fall in love with that, slowly increase the level of seriousness, and you'll be shocked by how focused they become and how eager they are to learn. Okay, but always leave the table a little bit hungry. Here at the Gracie Academy, all kids start as white belts. And of course, as they progress and they climb through the curriculum, they get different colored belts. White, yellow, yellow, white, orange, yellow, orange, orange, white, green, yellow, green, orange, green, green. Under 16 years old, that's the system they follow.
A lot of belts.
A lot of belts.
For the reason to be able to go through a lot of belts.
Kids love belts.
We want to give belts.
Kids know what black belts are. They know what a black belt is, most kids. After 5 years old, they know what a black belt is. And they know that martial arts have belts, and they love earning. Kids love earning things and qualifying. So although the belt doesn't change your knowledge at all, you can put a white belt on me or no belt, and I know the same thing. Kids specifically love the outside acknowledgement of progress or indicator of progress, and the belt does just that. They're very proud of it. It's incredible. Every 20 classes here at the Academy, the children, students, get a stripe on their white belt. A stripe on their white belt. We award them their stripes. Now, with your kids at home, they're going to go through the same process. Your child will have a belt, okay? It will come with the uniform. If they buy a gi, the belt will come with it. But if you want to just buy only the belt, you're welcome to as well at GracieKids.com. So they have their belt. Every 20 classes, you will give them a stripe on their belt. Okay? And then, once they've earned all 4 stripes, the same way that we do here at the Academy, you will digitally record their performance of a belt qualification test, white, yellow belt qualification test. They're going to take this test, you're going to upload the video to GracieKids.com, and we're going to watch it. And if they look like they're having fun, if it looks like they've had 80 classes of knowledge and technique, guess what? We're going to mail the belt to your house to be awarded to the child. They're going to be stoked. So they need that short-term goal to work towards. Now, tracking progress. You need a jiu-jitsu journal in which all classes your child does, they should write it down. The date and maybe the class number. You know, day 1, we did it on this date. Class 2, class 3, class 4, class 20, stripe. You give them their stripe. 20 more, 20 more, 20 more, stripes all the way. And after 80 classes, send in the videos.
This journal right here is going to keep them, when they get their first stripe and they see how they're working towards their second stripe, this is going to keep them asking. They're hungry now. This is going to inspire so much.
Here at the Academy, we have cards, not journals, but a card. And this card depicts how many stripes they have, how many classes they have, how many classes it takes for the next stripe. So kids are like, the anticipation of the next stripe is like the most exciting thing. You wouldn't believe it. Like, Henner, I got 3 more classes before my next stripe. It's incredible. Kids need that. Okay? So there's the process. Track their progress, film it. Now, of course, later in the program, we will demonstrate the exact process of the belt test. Our younger brother Horan goes through the whole test so you can see what we'll expect of your child when the time comes.
My name is Horan Gracie. I'm 10 years old and I'm bullyproof.
Good, drive. I'm going home. It's time for me to go. Good. Nice. The key thing to understand is that once your child qualifies for their white yellow belt, right? Of course, the expectation of a white yellow belt at 4 years old is completely different than the expectation of a white yellow belt.
That's 11.
Yeah, because 80 classes will affect them completely different. So the key to understand is that there's no correlation between the courses and the belts. In that a 4-year-old who, and by the way, the youngest age they should test for a belt is 4 years old. A 3-year-old child doesn't even know what's going on. They can play the games at 2 and 3 years old, but testing has no effect on them. Now at 4, they'll know what's going on, they can learn, and they're allowed to submit a video. Before then, hold off, just play for fun. So a 4-year-old at 80 classes will obviously produce one result, but a 12-year-old or an 8-year-old with 80 classes will produce another. A 4-year-old might only test with just the Gracie games after 80 classes, whereas an 8-year-old might learn all the Gracie games and half the junior combatives course when they test for their white yellow belt. Whereas a 12-year-old might know all the Gracie games, all the junior combatives, and even some of the adult Gracie combatives techniques when they test for their white yellow belt. So there's no correlation between belts and courses. Very important. Number 2 consideration, when they test for their follow-up belts, white yellow belt, the next belt is full yellow belt. The understanding there, although there might be some new techniques there, understand that we're not judging or testing your child based on the number of techniques they know, more so how well they know them. And when they submit a follow-up test, our judge as to whether or not they qualify for that next belt will come from one place only. How well? From their previous test, basically. So it's a solo race. Your child won't be compared to another 8-year-old or 12-year-old white or full yellow belt. They'll be compared to themselves when they earn their white yellow belt. So we're going to watch the previous video, then we're going to watch the new video. We're going to compare the two, and if we see 80 classes of progress, they'll earn their full yellow belt. But if we don't see that significant jump, and we know what 80 classes looks like,
Significant for every age is different.
everything's different.
So if it's a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old, we know it's going to be a small jump.
And we're
That's
only going to
fine.
compare your child to your child. That's the key to understand here. So it's a solo race, we call it. But make sure that you go. 80 classes in between, belt tests, video submissions. Now, most important thing, cheating the system. Let's say you only do 30 classes and you send in a test because you're eager to get that belt for your kid. Guess what?
We've seen so many kids that are 6, that are every age with every amount of classes, that we know how it looks.
Yes, not only it's gonna be hard to cheat the system because we're gonna see and know the quality isn't there. Number 1, so we know what a 4-year-old looks like and a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. But number 2, the main benefit of the belt system is the child develops a discipline and a work ethic, and understanding that hard work, persistent work, pays off. So 80 classes and you get a belt if you do well. 80 more classes, boom. 20 classes, stripe. So they learn that work and reward. Now, where else in their life are they getting that discipline? So we can assure you, if you try to cheat the system and submit a test before your child qualifies on the books, you're going to miss out on the greatest lesson and benefit that the belt system and the Gracie Bullyproof program has to offer, which is the discipline and the work ethic. Okay? If your child goes through it honestly through the whole system, with your help, of course, man, when they get into school, when they get into high school, when they get into the work, in the work world, in the society, they're going to be much more successful because they know that if they put in the work, the results will come. But if you cheat the system now, guess what? For the rest of their life, they're going to always try to find a way to do less and earn more. And work ethic. You got to be willing to work. Nothing comes for free. Don't let them have their belts for free, and you'll get that incredible benefit. Discipline, work ethic. Don't lose it. Why is it that kids grow up and somewhere around those teenage years, they rebel? Not every kid, but a lot. What causes that? There was a study done where researchers found that by the time a child is 12 years old, they've heard 60,000 no's
and 8,000 yeses.
60,000, 8,000.
So those 8,000 yeses are pretty much canceled out.
Yes, completely.
And they heard 52,000 no's. That's it.
Yes,
So they've just been compressed.
complete negativity. Everything is no, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. You're so negative. They hear so much negativity, so much of what they're doing is wrong, that When they finally have a choice, they're gone. They go out and they do drugs or whatever they do, that of course the parents wouldn't like them to do, but they do it anyways because they can and they're tired of being suppressed. Now, this isn't true in all cases, especially in our case. Why didn't we go crazy, Hito and I? Kids, teenagers, grew right up, did our thing. I've never done drugs, never drank, and never chose any negative paths. Why not?
We heard the reverse. We probably heard 60,000 yeses. Hey, yes, good job, very nice, amazing, keep it up. And 8,000 no's.
Now, the majority of those yeses came from jiu-jitsu with our father. It's called the critical connection. Beyond the self-defense aspect, we created a bond with our father, and there was such a positive bond and vibe for so long that when we finally had a chance to rebel, why rebel against positivity?
Against somebody who's constantly empowering us.
Yeah. The greatest influence.
He's hyping us all the time.
And yes, the greatest source of happiness was that connection and the positivity. Why rebel against that? So, he led by example, a healthy lifestyle, told us things to do, and because he praised us so often, we listened. We listened. So use the jiu-jitsu to create that bond with your child with a lot of positivity so that later on, when they have a chance to rebel, they don't need to rebel because why rebel from something that you love, that loves you, makes you feel good, and is very positive. Now, if you don't have the jiu-jitsu and all you do is correct your child their whole life, guess what? When they have a chance, they may stray. They may rebel. Not a guarantee, but they may. So, better your chances, better your odds, establish that critical connection, and there's no need for rebellion. Besides the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, self-defense, the gift of self-defense that our Father gave us, the most valuable, maybe even more valuable than the self-defense itself, gift that He gave us is the healthy lifestyle.
And the big part of the lifestyle was what we eat and drink.
The Gracie diet. Now, we're not saying that the Gracie diet is the best or worst diet or it's right or wrong, but it was a plan, like the rules of engagement, it's a plan that we followed from a very young age. From a very early age, we chose. Yes, no, you can't eat this, you cannot eat this, these don't combine with each other. We were taught that from so young that later in life, when it came time to choose the right and wrong path, drugs or no drugs, I could easily say no to drugs because I could before say no to combining this food and this food. So there's a sense of right and wrong in consumption. And that discipline carried over into much more serious decisions and was an incredible gift. And of course, we're not saying that you have to follow the Gracie diet or your children have to, although you might want to look into it, of course. We're saying that give your child the gift of health. And that comes from living a healthy lifestyle yourself. The greatest thing our Father did for us was led by example. Okay? I never saw my father drink, so I never drank. It was that simple. And everything he preached and taught us regarding food combination, eating healthy, he did. Priceless.
That's going to be tough for some parents.
Correct.
If you drink soda, we know soda's not good.
Yes.
There's all kinds of studies. It's going to be tough for you to stop.
But guess what? You want the best for your child. So for your child, it's worth making that change for their future. And today with, video games and fast food running the lives of our children,
It's like the two most popular things.
And the two worst things, because video games keep them from doing anything physical, and fast food has, pushed the child obesity rates through the roof. Only you can choose that path. And the connection you have with jiu-jitsu will, of course, make that, more. The connection is very strong and qualify you to guide them in the right direction, not to mention the fitness aspect of doing jiu-jitsu. If your child isn't particularly athletic and into sports, rolling around on the ground on a regular basis will give them a chance to, of course, work out and exercise in an extremely fun way. But equally, if not more important, is try to teach your child the healthy habits.
And as the child advances and gets better, they're going to start to like little workouts, little 15, 20-minute workouts. And you're going to explain, listen, drink this water right here or drink this instead of this because it's going to pay off in our training tomorrow.
Yes.
Make sure you get hydrated for tomorrow's training. Let's eat a better meal. So,
simply put, you can't do it. Your child will never do it unless you lead by example. It's that simple. So whatever you're willing to do, your child might do. Whatever you're not willing to do, your child will never do on their own. Very unlikely. They're going to follow your example. If you ask my father, or if you would have asked my grandfather before he passed, what's the most important thing? Of course, family. But besides family, they would say the only thing more important to them than jiu-jitsu is the healthy lifestyle and the eating habits, which is the Gracie diet. For us, it's the Gracie diet. For you, it might be something else. But all we can say is have a plan and teach that to your child. Because if you don't, nobody else will. Lead by example and get them started early on the right lifestyle, and they'll be forever grateful, of course, when they can finally appreciate what you've done for them. We are now, even when we were kids, we didn't always appreciate not being able to eat this or that, right? I wanted a little bit of junk sometimes. I wanted a little bit of candy. But my dad says, no, 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 no.
Those were his no's.
Yes. But
Those
guess
were
what?
his no's.
As soon as we went to the mat and we grappled a little bit, I got so many yeses that it's okay. And now I realize that the greatest gift he gave me was the healthy lifestyle. Okay? And then, of course, the jiu-jitsu and everything thereafter. So, parents, I think you're ready. I think you're ready. Couple final tips. When you watch the classes that we conduct, be as concerned and as focused on
The techniques.
the techniques. Be very concerned on learning the moves, but be more concerned and focused on the things we don't say than what we do say. Watch how when the kids mess up, we say perfect and we let it slide.
Watch how even when we're on top of the kid, you can barely see the kid, and you see the kid's face, the kid's smiling.
Yes.
There's no uncomfortableness.
Nothing matters more than that they have fun. Okay? Parents, all the things we talked about in this course here, the parent preparation course, made a lot of sense to you. I'm sure they made sense. It's all common sense. Not common practice, but common sense. But the greatest advice is that as you begin training, go back and watch them all again. Review these teaching methodologies often, because each time you do, you'll get something new out of it that could further ensure your success as your child's teacher and guidance. You think they're ready?
Yeah, this is about to make you your child's best friend.
Yes, that's all you want.
This is what you want right now. You're about to be best friends with your child. And the question is, are you going to be best friends when the child turns 12 or 8 or 16 or 19 or 21? If the answer is yes, that's what I assume we all want.
Yes.
To be best friends with your child when the child's 23.
That's all you can hope for.
That's
all you
27.
can hope for is use jiu-jitsu to create that connection using all the teaching methodologies and be your child's best friend now. And then once they have a choice to go this way or stay here with you, they're going to stay.
They either will or they won't.
They're either your best friend. When they become of age, over 21, over 18, they're either your friend or they're not your friend.
And if you believe
some families
that
tear apart at that age.
If you believe that this, well, not necessarily tear apart, but there's just not that like.
Yes, it's not that connection anymore.
Let's just say, oh, hey, son, whatever.
Because you're no longer their parent telling them no, 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 so they're gone.
The question is, do you believe that what we're offering is going to help
The connection.
the connection stay?
We think so. It worked for us with our father. Best friends. Okay? We were his sons before, but now now we're more like brothers. And my dad really likes to hear that. Okay? Especially when we're walking around and people ask, are you guys brothers? My dad's like, yeah, we're brothers.
Yeah.
Makes him feel young. But the moral of the story is that the connection has to be established early. I think they're ready.
Okay?
Parents, go find your kids and ask them if they want to play a game, a Gracie game. Stripes, your parents will digitally record you doing all the techniques you've learned up until that point. Once you record it, once your parents record it, they're going to send us the video, upload it to graciekids.com. We're going to watch that video, and based on that, we're going to see if you've been learning the techniques correctly, and if so,
Give you your white yellow belt.
we're going to send it to you. Okay?
Wow.
But the techniques have to be good, and it has to be 80 classes later. So make sure you keep track of every single class you do.
So to be a white yellow belt, you have to be very focused.
100%.
You gotta want to learn this stuff.
Absolutely, and track your progress all the way through. Now, right now, you may have a white belt, you may not have a white belt. If you don't have one, you can purchase one at graciekids.com, where you can put your stripes, okay, your 4 stripes, and that should be good to go. So keep track of the progress is the main thing here. Now, you think they're ready for Gracie game number 1?
Yeah, but first things first.
First things first, we need to introduce you to our bully-proof assistants. Kids, come on up. Not so crazy. What is this? What is this? Come on in, kids. So who do we got here? Bully-proof all the way. Sir, tell him your name.
Harden.
How old are you?
10.
And your favorite Gracie game?
Crazy horse.
You, your name.
Hannah.
How old are you?
8.
Favorite game? Shark bite. And what's your name?
Rashad,
And how old are you?
12.
And what's your favorite Gracie game?
Crazy legs.
Crazy legs. Your name?
Ryan,
Age?
8,
Favorite game?
snake bite.
Haha, snake bite. You, tell him your name.
Haley,
Age?
6,
Haley's 6 and her favorite game is?
Spider Kid.
She loves Spider Kid. And who are you? Alyssa. It's Haley and Rayanne's sister. How old are you?
4,
And what's your favorite game?
Crazy Horse.
She likes the crazy horse. I think we're ready. Yep. Kids, it's time to line up. Because in a moment, we're going to play Gracie game number 1, Spider Kid. Let's go. Yeah. Back in line. Here we go. Gracie game number 1. I'm excited. You excited?
Very excited.
You guys excited?
Yeah.
We're ready for action. Have you heard of Spider-Man?
I know Spider-Man.
You do?
Spider-Man does jiu-jitsu.
Wow. How about Spider Kid? Have you heard of him?
I've heard of him.
Spider Kid. Much smaller, but he's very serious. If Spider-Man saw someone robbing a bank, let's say there was a bank robber running from the police, full speed, how would Spider-Man catch him? Shoot the webs, trip him, tie him up with some web, and then the police get there, they arrest him, life is good, life is easy. Now, Spider Kid can't shoot webs yet.
He's too young.
They don't work. Those develop later. So the question is, how does Spider Kid catch this bank robber? Maybe throw a banana on the floor. The bank robber slips on the banana, falls, and once he falls down, Spider Kid comes out of the shadows, jumps on him, and holds him down until the police get there. The question is, what techniques does Spider Kid use to hold down the bank robber? And that's what we're going to teach you today. Check it out. Starting with spider hands. Now, what is unique about spider hands? Human hands, regular hands, fine. Spider hands, they're very quick and they're very sticky because they have little baby spider webs that are in there. So when he pushes me this way, boom, look, sticky hand, I hug, and sticky hand and strong hand on the ground for base. What if he don't pushes me the other way? Boom, quick switch. Now, what if you forget to switch? You fall. Bank robber gets home, police get there, nobody to arrest. Push me this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ready? Spider Kid number 1, help us out. Come on in. Check it out. So Horan's gonna get low, hands out wide. 1, 2, nice hug, nice hand. 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Pass. Spider Kid number 2. Rayanne, come on up. Get low. Hold the neck strong. The key is you want to make sure it frees. The key is that this hand that's out here can't be a little wobbly arm. Make wobbly arm, wobbly arm. Look, they can't have a spaghetti arm, okay? It's got to be stiff, like a strong little Spider Kid arm. Stiff arm, strong base, and she's hugging the neck very strong right here, okay? If this hug is weak, make this hug relax. Relax. Look, look. Spider Kid falls off. Get him low. Here we go. Hold him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And check. You got it. Next, Haley. Hold down this crazy bank robber here. Check it. Boom, boom, boom. 4, 5. Pass. Very nice. We're holding the neck. Alyssa, get him. Alyssa. 1. Good. Good job. Hold the neck, Alyssa. Good. 2, 3. Hand out. 4, 5. Champion. Very good job. And hand on. My turn. This bank robber's getting tired. Let's see if Henon has what it takes. Come on, let's go. Get low. Get ready. Spider Kid can't be sleepy. Spider Kid's always got to be ready. Nice. Hold. So look, you're allowed. Spider Kid is allowed to hold with the hand or the elbow hug. You can hug deep if you want to get really low. And I'll tell you right now, the lower you get right here, the more challenging it will be for the bad guy to escape. So you want to be very close. Hold tighter, hand on. Stay close. Hand out wide. Good. There it is. If I push him the other way, watch how he switches low. Low. This is better. Now, let's say he goes too fast. Then you use your hand. Does that make sense? So if they push you too fast, use the hand. But if you can get it, it's always better to hug deep and get very low and keep your head tight. 1.
Look right here. Look at Spider Kid has spider feet.
Ooh, yeah, his feet tucked in.
Even his feet stay tight. If the feet go too wide, he can push his hips off.
Gone.
So spider feet and spider hands.
Show us again the spider feet one more time. Look how Henon's feet, yeah, that's important. Keep them, show us Henon. There's kind of squeezing here, kind of squeezing. Yeah, just squeezing like this is good. Now, hug the neck, get ready. Get ready. 1, good, other side. 2, 3. You already did your 5. Hold, hand out, strong hand, very good. Pass. Rashad, get ready to lose. No, this is level 1, nice roll. This is level 1, so it's kind of easy. We'll go easy, slow. Hug the neck, hand out, 1. Now, if you can, the secret here is you want to keep your head right over my head. So stay right in the middle. Stay in the middle, hand out, stay in the middle. Good, quick hands. Wait for me. 4, stay in the middle. Nice, pass. Very good, very good. What other secret details should we share with them? Do we have any other secret details?
Yeah, you said it right now. Stay in the middle.
Yeah, you want to stay
Stay
centered.
directly over the bank robber.
Here's how it looks by myself. 5 times, side to side. This is level 1. In a moment, we're going to teach you the spider swim. But you're not ready yet. You have to first pass level 1. 5 times side to side. It's very important that parents, when you're on the bottom, checking side to side right here, we got to make sure that when you push the child to one side, when you push the spider kid to one side, you stay here for a moment and you kind of check, make sure it's real. Because if this hand is sleepy, spider kid loses. So the hand has to be strong, hugging nice, and you got to check. So don't go back and forth too fast. Go back and forth with the idea of checking to make sure that the control is good, the hand is out, and the spider feet are ready for action. Okay, keep those feet squeezing right around the hips here. Squeezing right around the hips. Level 1.
Very good.
If you pass level 1, you're ready for spider swim, level 2. And if you pass level 2, you might be ready for level 3. Now guess what? It's gonna get harder as we go. So make sure you practice it, perfect this, and we'll see you in the next level. So this spider kid character, sticky hands, quick hands. The question is, does Spider Kid know how to swim?
Yes.
He better know how to swim. You know why? Because if Spider Kid is holding down a bad guy, and the bad guy, let's say Spider Kid's on top. If you push Spider Kid side to side, he holds. Great. But if the bad guy pushes Spider Kid straight up, he might get thrown off. So what's the key? Swimming. Here's how Spider Kid swims. Okay? Simple enough. Now, spider swim. Are we ready? They're ready. Hold on. Come on up. Show us how it's done. So hold on, mounted. Always start off low. Now remember, this is to be used when the bad guy is pushing you straight up. Okay? And watch how Hodden's gonna swim one arm at a time. Boom, boom. Whoa, ho, ho. This kid is quick. Are you the actual Spider Kid? Nice. Now notice how after each swim, how Hodden gets so low. In other words, push up again. Hodden, do it wrong. Stay up. Put your hands on the ground. And he doesn't stay up like this. Why not? Show us. Gone. It's too easy for the bad guy to push you off if you stay up. So you want to get low and smother him. One more time. Let's check his swims. 5 swims. Here we go. 1. Boom. 3. 4 and 5. Pass. Very nice. Rayan, show us how it's done. Here we go. Let's see it. Stay low. Hands out wide. Smash them. 1, 2. Very nice. Perfect. Get in there. The quicker the better. Fast, fast. Boom. And 5. Great job. Pass. Haley. Nice. All the way low. Get low, Haley. Smash them. There you go. Good. Put your weight on them. Perfect. Pass. 5, Alyssa. Here we go. Show us how to swim, Alyssa. Spider swim. Get low. Lay low, Alyssa. Good. Whoa, she's so quick. Perfect. 4. One more. 5. Good. Pass. Hand on. Get him. Here we go. Get low, Hanum, get low. Nice. Now, hold on, freeze. Let's talk about the idea that it's better to swim one arm at a time. Okay, push up, slow, do it slow-mo, Hanum, do both hands at the same time. If both hands go at the same time, if you do it very fast, it's not terribly wrong. You might make it through. But sometimes, let's say if the bad guy's holding your shirt and your hands get stuck in here, you might fall off to the side easier if you have both hands trapped. Go back. So what's the secret? As he pushes up, Hanum goes with one hand, lay low, Hanum. The Hanum goes with one hand at a time, deep, deep. 1, 2, and then gets low. So it's better if you can shoot one hand at a time. He shoots fast. 1, 2. Okay, 2 more. Boom, boom. Hard, get low. Hanum, put your weight on him. Don't feel sorry for him. That's it. Smash right here. Yeah, yeah. Pass. Incredible. Mashad, here we go. Good. Get low. Put your weight on him, Mashad. 1, 2. Nice. Very good. Slow, slow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Perfect. Hands out a little wider. This is perfect. Nice. Here we go. Push it up. One at a time. There you go, champ. Perfect. And hands, the wider the better, Mashad. You got it. And melt the weight. Last one. And low. Pass. Perfect. There's one more thing I was going to say here. Oh, safety tip. Safety tip. When he pushes up, kids, when you're practicing this with your parents, look, don't come in and poke them in the eye, okay, or punch them in the face. When you bring your hand through, go next to their face, not through their face. Just be nice. Now, if you're holding down a real bank robber, it's not wrong to hit them on the way down, okay? But your parents aren't the real bank robbers. They're friendly, they're nice, they're family. So, 1, 2, melt the weight, get low. Look at the hands, look at the head. The wider, the better. You know what we call this? You know what we call this here with both hands out? Airplane base, airplane wings. Get low with the airplane base and you're good. And don't feel sorry for the bad guy. Put your weight on him. When you lay on him as if he was a pillow. Just melt the weight here. And now from here, stay low. He pushes again. We're going 5 times. This is level 2. Once you pass this level, you'll be ready for level 3. It's a crazy level. I'm tired. Go, here we go. 5 swims, okay? Don't have to do too fast at first. You're learning it, okay? 5 swims. We're coming through, dive the hands through one at a time, melt the weight, hands out low and wide.
If you do it too fast, you're probably going to go 2 arms
Yes.
at the same time.
2 arms together. So if you do 2 arms together, it's okay, but eventually the goal is to do 1 hand at a time and dive through, okay? There's other little secret detail here. Remember that detail that our father showed us? The shoulder twist? Lay down, let's show him. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. When Hidon pushes me up, when I dive this hand through, okay, I want to bring my hand and I turn my shoulders as my hand comes through. Look at my shoulders are sideways. And then when this hand comes through, I turn and I get low. So I basically back with the hand, come through, turn, come through. It's kind of an advanced detail, but it's okay. If you want to throw it in, great. If not, no problem. But for now, it's mainly 1 hand at a time, 5 swims, and then you're good to go for the next level. Practice it until it becomes comfortable, until you get it natural, and then move on to level 3. We'll see you there. Level 1 was easy. Spider hands. Level 2, medium. Spider swim and get low. Guess what that means? Level 3 is going to be serious, very serious. Here's what we're going to do. Full control. We call it full control. You use your spider hands and your spider swim to try to hold this guy down for 10 seconds. It's not going to be easy. Who's got what it takes? Hold on. Demonstrate. Spider swim and spider hands. Spider swim, hands, get low. Start low, or he'll just push you right off. Here we go. Hold on, get low, get low. Here we go. Side to side, side to side, side to side. Swim, swim, sir. There it is. Good. Hold the neck. Good. Come again, one more time. Let's go. Now it's serious. Now he's angry. Now you've angered Spider Kid. Spider Kid is officially angry. Swim, get low. That's it. 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Hold him. 10. Pass. Rayanne, if I were you, I'd be a little worried because he's about to go crazy. Hold tight. 2, 3, 4. Swim her. 5. Swim. Get low. Get low. Side to side. Check her. 9, 10. Pass. Very good. Haley. Uh-oh. What happened to you? Haley, Haley. Swim. Yes, melt the weight. Stay low the whole time. Perfect. Perfect. 9, 10. Pass. Alyssa, do you think you can hold this monkey down right here or what? Go, Alyssa. I believe in you. Here we go. Get low. Hands out. Hold his neck. Stay low. Hold his neck. There you go. Grab on his neck. Perfect. Good. Good. Let's see if she remembers to swim. She remembers everything. Good swimming, Alyssa. Hold the neck. Perfect. Side to side. Check her some more. 7, 8. Good, Alyssa. Hold his neck. Good. 9, 10. Pass. Great job. I want to try to throw Henon off. Can I throw him off?
Okay.
Henon, can I throw you off, my friend? It's actually my brother. But my brother can be my friend too. And I like throwing my friends off.
Let's go. You can do it, Henon. You can do it. 3.
Swim. You better swim, you little kid. You better swim. Are you a spider kid? I heard about you on the streets. My friend, we'll call it a draw. One shot. Let's go. You better get low, my friend. Hold the neck. Hug tighter, my friend, if you're serious. Swim. That's it. Perfect. Hold on. Let me find my anger. Hand out wider. Strong hand. Good. 2, 3. Get off me. Get off me. I want to rob this bank. Take this money home and buy a bunch of bananas. I love bananas. Okay. 10 seconds. Pass. So, some survived,
Some didn't.
But that's just how it goes at level 3. It's a little crazier, it's a little faster, right? So what's the secret? Don't do level 3 until levels 1 and 2 are comfortable for you, because level 3 is not going to be easy. Any final words of advice?
Yeah, they're gonna get confused
Yes.
in wanting to swim when you're being pushed to the side.
What's the risk of that? Let's show
The
'em.
risk is you lose everything.
Right, if he don't push me to the side and I start to swim, look what happens. So if he's pushing me to the side, you gotta grab. Only time you swim is if you go straight up. Straight up. Only straight up do you swim. Okay?
So usually my arms go down are here or here.
Right.
When we go to the side.
Yes.
And then when my hands come in front, Henry already knows.
I know.
Swim.
That's a good indicator. So that's how you're gonna measure to know whether the bad guy is going side to side or whether you're gonna push you up the middle and do the swim, the spider swim. Great advice. Are you ready? Do you think they're ready?
I think so.
I think you guys are ready. Level 3, practice it. Go as many times as you want. Have fun with it, okay? If you fall off the first time, guess what?
Do it again.
Jump on, do it again. And each time you fall off, you should learn something so you can get even tighter. And once you perfect level 3, you are officially a
Spider kid.
You passed the test.
How many times did you fall off?
Thousands.
Thousands of times.
Yes. When our dad used to play this technique, this game with us when we were little kids, I would hold on for dear life. But as we got to level 3, it got more challenging. I fell off many times. But each time I fell off, I jumped on and I held tighter. And eventually, I became an official spider kid. I think you guys have what it takes. Let's go. Level 3, try it. Once you pass this level, we go to the next game. We go to the next game. It's a fun one. It has to do with sharks. We'll see you there. So what if the meanest kid in the whole school, the meanest kid in your whole school trips you one day, you fall down, this bully, this crazy kid is on top of you. Feet this way, please. Crazy kid is on top of you and wants to hold you down until his friends come here. And then all together, they're gonna hurt you, tickle you, whatever. Take your lunch money. Life isn't too good down here. So once they're holding you down, we're gonna use a technique called the shark bite. Now, when a shark bites a little fish, it bites pretty hard. Hedon's arm is the shark mouth, and this is the fish right here. Watch how it bites. Boom! Bite the fish. And then trap the foot. And then reach and roll. He rolls me out. And now he's on top. From here, of course, you have the choice. You can get up and run away, right? Just push off my body or my knees and stand up. Or from here, you can step over and mount. And then you become the champion.
Okay, and this is the goal, because from here we can use our spider kid techniques. We can hold the neck, we can swim. Okay, we have lots of ways to hold the person down. So for right now, we're gonna play this game called the shark bite. Now, what are the key details here? Key detail is to make sure that when you trap the arm, this arm comes around and it bites this arm very tight. So I'm just wrapping the arm and I'm squeezing it. This hand can go in the hole right here. Okay? Now, this other hand right here, after I trap the foot, look, so we're trapping one arm and we're trapping one foot. Which foot are we trapping?
The same side as the arm. This arm, that foot, same side.
1, 2, same side. And now this hand here is gonna help push him over. Okay, this hand's gonna reach and help throw him over in that direction. And I'm gonna bridge my hips up. Look how it looks by myself. Look. So I bridge from here, I push my hips up. That's how we throw them. So we push and reach and then roll on top. And once we get on top, we step over and we establish the mount, right? We get on top. Control. Hold on. Come on up. Watch hold on do the shark bite technique. So the goal is to trap the arm. Tight, 1, 2, and bridge and roll. High bridge, perfect. And then step over and mount. Champion, perfect. Next. I want to see who has the tightest shark bite. I want you to bite with a little bit of anger, Rayanne. Bite his arm like you mean it. So this is when the bully's hands are on the ground right here. So you wrap it up hard. Go. Trap the foot, bridge and roll hard. Good bridge. And step over. Perfect. Pass. Haley. Bite the fish. Tighter. Tighter. Good. Foot. And now bridge and roll. Nice. Perfect. 1, 2, and champion. My turn. Alyssa, get ready. Come on over. See if you know it. So, bite the fish. This arm is gonna wrap around like this. You gotta bite tighter than that. Tighter. Okay, good. Hold tight. Now trap my foot as well. And now bridge and roll harder. Go, 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 go. Harder, harder. Good. Now what? You have to get over my legs. Step over. Good, Alyssa. Bring your leg. 1. Perfect. Other side. 2. And hands out. Base. And she wins. Great job. Hand on. Shark bite. Now, one question. How many feet do we want to trap when doing the shark bite? How many feet? If you trap both feet, it messes up the technique. Watch this. Let's rotate. So right here, he's going to wrap this arm. Wrap the arm, please. This hand comes around and break it down. Boom. Tight. Good. Now, you're going to trap the foot. Now, if he traps both feet, look. Both of my feet are trapped by Henon. When he bridges to roll me, roll. I'm not gonna fall because I hook on. So this foot must come in the middle. Bring it in the middle. In the middle. Yes, tuck it in tight. Now I'm not hooked over here. Now hold this arm tight. Wrap your arm above the elbow and squeeze it tight. Nice. Now bridge and reach. Go. Bridge, 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 bridge. Roll. Good. Now you gotta step over. Get low. Step over. Stay tight. Nice how you stay low. Very good. And stay low and keep your body tight. Pass. Rashad. Let's do it. Perfect. So from here, when the bad guy's hands are on the ground, come over the top and wrap it up. Perfect. And squeeze it snug. Very nice. And trap one foot, but don't trap the other. Right? Perfect. And now slowly bridge your hips way up. Hips, 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 and roll. Very good. Stay low. And now step over one at a time. 1, 2. Hands out wide, airplane base. Yes, good to end up in airplane base. Incredible. Rashad passes.
So real quick, one time, when you said bridge your hips up, go ahead. Don't use your head in the floor.
Yes, don't bridge like this.
Don't do that. Use your shoulders. So shoulders on the ground, hips up, and then roll to your knees. How are they gonna do it wrong? Go back. Do it wrong one time. Just kind of roll over.
You're gonna trap the arm. Boom, you're gonna go like this. No good. There was no bridge. I did not lift my hips up. Look, up, 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 and then go. So the key is that really nice elevated bridge. Shark bite. When a shark bites a fish, it bites hard and fast. So make sure you wrap that arm tight, very tight squeeze. And then once you have the bite, don't forget to trap the foot. The foot. On which side? the same side as the shark bite, same foot. Okay, and then bridge and roll in that direction. Good point, right? Lay down, let's feet this way, please. Watch this. When the shark bites the fish, boom, tight bite. If the bite is weak, let go, slips out. Again, weak, and tighter. Now we're talking. He's squeezing tight. Foot is trapped. Now, this arm is trapped. This foot is trapped. So, which way should the shark roll the fish? This way. If he tries to roll me this way, go. I'm not gonna fall. So you have to go towards the side of the trapped arm. Okay, that's why this move works. Now look at my hand. Parents, when you're on top doing this technique, keep your hand tucked in. If it's out here, you might fold your fingers during the roll. You don't want to fold your fingers, so tuck this in so your hand doesn't get folded, and now when he bridges up, you're safe. Look. Boom. Okay? And then 1, 2. Go back 2 steps, please. If you get right here, if you get here, check this out. Get a little lower, and you want to step over my legs, and my legs are a little too high. He uses his hand, look, to push my leg down. Push. And now he uses the other hand to push the other leg down. You're allowed to use your hands, okay? No problem. Shark bite, level 1. Easy level. Go slow, try it, perfect it, and once you think you've got it, nice bite, nice trap, nice roll, nice transition to the mount. Once you think you've got it, level 2. Ready? Go for it. Level 1 was pretty easy. Let's make it a little more complex. What if this crazy bully who's on top of you, feet this way please, instead of having their hands on the ground, in which case we do the shark bite, boom, and you bite tight, you bite quick. What if they're sitting up? Maybe because they want to punch you. Maybe because they're just sitting up and you can't, how can you, shark bite, go ahead and do the shark bite. There's no fish. There are no fish for the shark to bite. Okay? So what does he do? Go. Pulls me down. Boom. So what happens is this. If the person is sitting up, we want them to put their hands on the ground. What's the secret? Well, you go get them. Now, there are many ways you can do this. Okay? You can sit up and lock hands behind my back, like that. If you can't reach your own hand, you can grab onto me like this, just grab my body. You can grab their shirt and pull them down. So really, any way you want to grab them, hug them, and pull them down is good. But for right now, let's go ahead and do the one where you hug around their back and hug as deep as you can. Once you hug, push off your feet. Go ahead, sit up. He grabs me. He pushes off his feet to make me put my hands down. Once my hands hit the ground, he wraps. Now, this other hand of Hedon's, let's rotate. This other hand of his, while he's wrapping over here with the shark bite, his other hand is hugging my body. Okay? If he doesn't hug, I can sit up still. So that hand stays hugging while this hand is wrapping. Okay, so one wrap and one hug. And now he also traps the foot over here. Got it? I tuck my fingers in for safety. And now he's gonna bridge and roll me over. There's one safety tip here we should talk about. For the parents, when you guys are doing this technique, so Hedon sits up, he hugs, he pulls me down, he wraps the front arm, and he hugs with the back hand. Safety tip. When we roll, when the child, when they roll off this way, parents, make sure you don't land on their wrist. Okay? So as they're wrapping here, your body shouldn't fall on the wrist. So wrap it up, please. He wraps it. Just make sure that you keep your body a little bit elevated so you protect their wrist.
And also, I bring my wrist far across his stomach.
All the way in the hole right here. Now, if my arm starts to slip out, you can grab onto the actual elbow. Okay? So you can grab here. That's okay. This or full wrap. Either one is fine. As long as you bite tight like a shark, we're happy. Nice. Control the arm. Just wrap the arm. And now trap the foot. And now lift your hips way up, way up, way up, and go on top. And remember, when you land here, right, you can use your hands to push down the leg. Step over, other hand, push down, especially if the legs are going crazy, and then end up with a wide airplane base. This is level 2. This is level 2. A little more challenging, a little more detail. So sit up, grab, pull. Once they post their hands out, what do? Hug one and wrap with the other. Wrap with the other.
And this one that you hug, the initial hug, the first hug is okay. But as you wrap the arm, you do the shark bite, you kind of hug even tighter and tighter.
The tighter you hug, the more control you have. So make sure you hug tight, wrap tight, everything's tight. Trap tight, trap the foot, and then bridge and roll towards that side. Hold on, let me hold you down once. Move down here, feet this way, head that way, please. So, kid is sitting up on top of Horan. Horan immediately goes up, hug the body, pull me down. Whoa, hug the body, sir, stay on the hug, stay on the hug, very nice. Very good, pinch tight. I tuck my fingers in, Horan traps one foot, and bridges and tries to roll me. Good. Perfect, now push my leg down, stay low. Look how low he stays. Push the leg down, step over, push the other leg down. Nice, and come through. Hands out, airplane base, pass. Nice roll. So you gotta grab the body, Rand, here we go. Feet this way. Perfect, check it out. So I sit up, come get me, pull me down. Good, wrap and hug, keep the hug. Look, freeze. Look how she hugged me tight here, Rand. Look how she's stuck to me, look. I can't get away now because she's hugging my back so tight. That's very good, she's very safe from punches. Now she traps my foot and she rolls. And then she flies around the room a little bit. Go, push the leg down and step over. Get off of me. Pass. Good, Haley. Haley. So, sit up and hug quick. Pull me down, go tighter. Grab onto my shirt if you want. Anything you want, just hold tight. Hold tight, keep your head close. Trap the foot, bridge and roll. Yes, perfect. Uh-oh, gotta push my leg down. Good. 1, 2, 3. Pass. Incredible. Alyssa. Please. So come up and grab my body, Alyssa. Come up, pull me. You want to grab my shirt and pull? Good. Perfect. Wrap my arm. Shark bite. Good. Trap the foot. Perfect. Bridge and roll. Whoa. This girl's too good. But you're stuck. How are you going to get out now? Push and step over. Come this way. Come this way and mount.
Go to the mount. On top.
Step over, mount. Whoa, 1. Quick, before I get away. Quick, before I get away. Mount. Mount, Alyssa. Get in there. Oh, you're going? Go ahead. Good. Okay, you win. Congratulations. Hannah, let's go. Try to get out of here on the mountain. Remember, you gotta pull him down, Hannah. You gotta pull him down.
Nobody escapes my
Sit
mount.
up, grab him quick, Hannah. Grab his body. Hug his body quick. Hug his body. Keep him down. Nice. Wrap the arm. Good. Keep nice hug. Hannah's head is very close because his hug is so good right here. Trap the foot. Nice. And now bridge and roll crazy this way. Go.
Good, good. Yes.
Nice. Stay low, Hannah. Stay low. Nice. Step over.
Down. Push my leg down, push it down, step over. Yes, other leg, good.
Hands out, airplane base.
Airplane.
Good. Pass. Rashad, good luck. Go. Come on in. Lay down right here, please. With your feet this way. So sit up and hug his body right away, man. Make sure you get his body right away. Yeah, pull him down. Perfect. Wrap the arm. Nice. Come over the top.
And keep your arm hugging my back tight.
Good job,
Keep it
buddy.
hugging. Wrap the foot now, trap the foot.
Perfect.
And bridge.
Yes. Perfect. Stay low, Mashad.
Push my leg with your hand. Good. Other leg right here, push it.
Airplane. Perfect, my friend. Very nice. Very nice. Good body hug. I think we're clear. So, what would you say most important details on this one for this level?
The body hug again.
Yes.
Staying close, keeping the head close.
Now, how long should you wait? Imagine this crazy bully, the meanest kid in the whole school, is on top of you. Let's say he don't trips and the bully gets on top. Look how quick he grabs me. Okay, and if I'm sitting up too much, he comes to me. Go get him. But he doesn't wait, because if he waits too long, guess what might happen? I might punch him. So to make sure I can't punch him, he sits up and he hugs right away. 1, 2, wrap the arm, shark bite. Tight, strong wrap, trap the foot, and hug the body. And now which way do we roll? A or B? Kids? A. Boom, roll to the front side and get on top. And then stay low. Step over, 1, 2. And once you mount and you get your airplane base, you pass level 2. Okay? Make sure you do it a few times to get very comfortable, because once we hit level 3, it's gonna be crazy. Okay? Here we go. Level 2, focus. Quick hug. Pull him down, shark bite, make it happen. Here we go. Level 1 was easy, right? Shark bite and roll. Level 2, quick hug, bring him down. Level 3, the whole shark bite technique
in combination with the Spider Kid.
Everything together?
All details, all variations blended together at a high level of intensity. The question is, we need someone who can demonstrate this crazy game. It's not going to be easy, but I think we have a volunteer. Sir? We always have one. Let's go. Let me check. I'll get him. So you're going to lay down. We're going shark bite first, then we're going to go right into the Spider Kid. So sit up, hug the body quick. Pull. Right. Good. Wow, that was a strong bridge. Stay low. Good. Step over, push the leg down. Good. Slide through, push through. Good. And now get ready for action. 1, 2, 10 seconds of control. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at the spider feet, spider feet. Good. The spider fingers are slipping. 10. Pass. Barely. I'm too tired. You go.
What saved him right there was the spider feet.
Rayanne, good luck. Good luck. Right here. Level 3, all techniques in combination here. So quickly, hug his body. He's gonna sit up. Pull him down. Good. Nice hug. Perfect. Push the legs. Perfect. Check. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Get some swims in there. Check her spider control. Here we go. 5, 4. Check her. Hold tight. 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 0. Pass. Incredible. Let's go. Here we get him. 10 seconds of spider kid control at the end is the key. After. Sit up. Hug the body. Pull him down. Good. Perfect. Good hug. Good roll. Step over. Stay low. Keep your head down. Good job, Haley. Hold tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Alyssa? I want to fight Alyssa. Okay. I think I can beat her. Alyssa, let's go. I think I'm going to win.
I think she's gonna win.
I really think I'm going to win this time.
I don't think so.
Alyssa, sit up and pull me down. Grab me and pull. Yes, pull. Good. Wrap the arm. Quick. Nice. Trap the foot. Bridge and roll. Whoa. Push his legs. Push the leg. Push it. Push it. Step. Very good. Hands out. Base. Hold my neck, Alyssa. Hold here. Perfect. Don't let go. Hold tight. 1. Other side. Hold the neck. 2. Other side. 3. Swim. Swim. Get off of me. Get off of me. She wins. She's too strong.
Told you.
I need somebody a little easier. Hannah, come on up. Lay down, sir. Here we go. Watch this. Better sit up quick and grab me. Grab me quick. Nice. Good pull down. Whoa, this kid. Who are you, kiddo? Who are you? Trap the foot. Who is this kid with the red shirt? Thinking that he can just come around here and hold me down. Get on top. Stay low. Good. Too bad he doesn't know how to swim. Oh, he does. Never mind. Never mind. This kid does know how to swim. Get up. Get up. You better get back on before I count to 10. Good. Barely. Yes, good. Pass. Barely. Mashawn, I'm too tired. We don't get him. Quick, pull down. Get him. Pull him down. Pull him down.
Yep. Keep your head tight. Head tight. Yes.
Nice.
Keep my back. Keep my back wrapped.
Good.
Keep control of the back. Bump. Go. Bridge. Yes.
Stay low. Perfect. 10 seconds. Hold.
Hands.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get back in, Mashawn. Get back in there. 4, 3. Hand out. 2, 1. Nice. Pass. Really good. Thank you, bro. Clear. So level 3, what's the difference? Craziness. Level 3 is always crazier than the previous 2. Full combo. Shark bite with spider control. If you fall off, guess what? Jump back on. Don't give up. Don't cry and go home. Stay in the party. Jump back. Control. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And don't forget, with the spider control, the spider kid control, when you're mounted, when they push you up, swim fast. If they're pushing straight, and if they're pushing side to side, hug. Sticky hands. Sticky hands. And remember, no wobbly arms. No wobbly arms. Stiff arm. They're ready? Yep.
Falling off is good. The more you fall off, the better you get.
Yeah, if you get thrown off, you jump right back on. Life is good.
You want to
learn.
fall off.
Level 3, here we go.
Gracie, game number 3. This is a dangerous game. It's called bulldozer. Do they know what a bulldozer is?
I think so. It's one of the big tractor-like things that just rolls and smashes everything.
Smashes everything. Now, do you think it would be safe to ride a bulldozer and play with the bulldozer just for fun?
Yeah.
If you know how, let's go. Hold on, show us how to ride the bulldozer. Here's the deal. Bulldozers roll crazy. If Horan doesn't know how to ride the bulldozer, he doesn't know the bulldozer walk, which we're going to discuss here in level 1, just chills. If I roll, look, his foot gets trapped under the bulldozer. Look, boom. And he gets smashed. Go back. So what's the secret? It's called the bulldozer walk. So if I roll this way, look, Horan puts his leg up, and this hand pushes me over, while the other hand bases out. Move your foot, quick, boom, boom, boom. Okay? And if I roll the other way, watch, he switches everything, and he goes, and he goes. Okay? So key details, the foot is up, the hand is on my body, and the other hand's on the ground for base. Okay? It's the bulldozer walk. Thank you. Rayan, come on up. Check it out. So bulldozer walk. If I roll this way, look. She puts her foot up so it doesn't get trapped. Rotate. So her foot doesn't get trapped under my body. She puts it up on the ground. Which foot do we put up is the question. Which foot is this? The front foot. So if I'm rolling this way, that's the foot you want to have posted up. This hand on my body, that hand out for base, and we roll. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Other side, she switches her legs, and then she pushes and we roll. Hand out, hand on the shoulder, push, push, push. Both directions, pass. Very good. Alyssa, oh Haley, come on up quick. Here we go. So how do we know which way they're gonna roll? If the hand comes through, look, that tells Haley that I'm gonna roll this way. So she already puts her leg up. Put your leg back down. Look, leg down. As I begin to roll, watch her leg go up. Leg up. Hand ready. Hand on the ground. Push, roll. Leg up, walk, walk, walk.
Look how light this leg is. This foot is really light. The weight is all back here.
Yes.
There's no weight on the up leg.
Other side, switch legs. Boom. Leg is up. She's moving that front foot well. Because if this front foot here stays still for even 1 second, leave it there, it gets trapped. And then Haley gets bulldozer. Okay? And life isn't fun when you get bulldozer smashed. Good. Haley, pass. Congratulations. Alyssa, let's see it. Alyssa, get on top of Hito. Try to hold this monster down right here. Go, Alyssa, you can do it. We believe. So get low, hands out. He starts to roll. Nice. Look at her front leg. Good. Keep going. Perfect, Alyssa. Stay low. Keep pushing him over. Incredible. Incredible. Back leg is down. Front leg up. He switches. See, look how she switches so well. Use the hand. Keep pushing and keep rolling. Pushing and rolling. Pushing and rolling. Perfect. And a couple more rolls. Got it. Good. Good. Congratulations. 100%. Hand on. Get him. So right now we're focused on learning the bulldozer walk. Okay? Which is hand on's front leg up quickly and push the body. Push the body. Push the body. Right. Foot is moving. Back knees on the ground. Keep going. Keep going. In a moment, it's going to get crazy fast, so we got to make sure we learn this first. Perfect. Couple switches. Good. Good shot. Get him. Leg up and push with the hand. Yes, use the up hand. Switch legs. Switch legs. Perfect. Freeze. Don't move. So this is a base hand. If Hidon's rolling this way, this hand is a base hand. This hand's a pusher. It pushes the bulldozer. This knee is on the ground, and this foot is posted up on the front side because Hidon's rolling this way. Slow, keep rolling. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. And one more switch, other side. Switch legs, switch legs. Perfect. And we go. Perfect. And pass. Very nice.
Very good.
We got it. Let me show one more detail here, please. So there it is. So we're low. As the hand crosses over, leg up. 1 foot up, 1 knee down, hand and go. Most important detail is this foot. Like Hidon mentioned, it's very light and it moves very quick. If this foot stays still and it gets trapped, now safety tip, as you practice this move, parents, as you roll, if your child's foot is up like this,
when you roll, make sure you don't roll flat over the ankle and hurt their ankle right here. Okay? So if their foot is posted like this, it could be dangerous if you roll here and fold their ankle forward. So make sure that if you do catch their ankle right here, lift your pelvis off the ground a little bit, elevate, so that you roll over the ankle without, I guess, hyper flexing it, hyper bending it. So a little elevation of the hips will make it to where the bulldozer smash on the foot isn't too aggressive. So just be conscious of it. Your body could be a little too much pressure on the ankle there. Kids, move that front foot, because if it gets trapped under the bulldozer, you may never get your foot back. Any other secret tips?
Yeah, the movement by yourself.
Yes, good idea.
From here, it's just. And I switch. So lots of movement. Put the weight on your hands and this knee right here.
Yes,
This
and remember,
hand on the
boom.
body.
Yeah, I say for level 1, right now, bulldozer walk, we're gonna do roll this way 3 times, switch, roll this way 3 times, switch, roll back this way. So we're going back and forth, okay? 3 rolls, changing direction 3 times. And if you can survive level 1, you're gonna be ready for the crazy roll, which is coming up in level 2. Let's go. Level 2 is crazy. That's why we call it the crazy roll. Do you think they have what it takes?
Yep.
Do you think they have what it takes? I think so. Hold on, come on up. He don't lay down. Let's see what it's like. Crazy roll, the only difference is the roll is crazier. Hold on, get low, hands out wide. He starts to roll, modify, and go. Eyes high. Go, go, go. Yes, now we're talking. Go, go, go. Give him some juice. Here we go. Other side, go, go. Moving, moving, moving. Catch him. Perfect, perfect. Pass. Right hand. Go, get him, get him. Move down south, you know. Crazier. Let's see if we can catch your foot. Here we go. Perfect. So when the roll is crazy, what's the most important thing?
The most important thing is keeping your weight really on the backside.
Sitting low. If
Keep
you
it
sit
really
up
low.
too much centered, this foot bears too much weight,
Which therefore makes it slower.
it's harder to move it. So we sit low, kind of like a spider kid.
Almost like the thigh right here, the foot should almost be off the ground.
Let's do it. I'm gonna demonstrate one time with my foot off the ground like this. Go. So go roll faster. Look. I'm just kind of dragging along. Just the friction and the drag is very important and can be very useful. So don't worry about putting too much weight on the front foot. During the crazy roll, sit low, leg light, and move. Oh, Haley, come on, let's see what you got.
You see the front foot. Fly, look at the front foot. Look at the front foot.
She's serious right here. Alyssa, go on.
Get low, Alyssa. Good job. Yes, put your leg up. Perfect. Perfect. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Okay, Alyssa passes.
Henon, good luck, my brother. Good luck. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to crush you. We're still friends, though, okay?
You laughing at me?
Get back up, quick. Come on top. Come on top. Pull yourself back up. Go, 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 go. Get low. Hand up. Leg up. Leg up. Leg up. Leg up. Stay low. Good. You back. Good. Other side. Perfect. Perfect. Stay low. Push. Move the foot. Pass.
Good. I'm tired. Mashad,
Get heat on.
sit low, Mashad, lean to the back. Stay low. That's it. Real low. That's it. Let it drag. Nice. Stay low. Watch your foot. Last one. Stay low. Switch it. Go. Cheated. He don't cheated. You see what he did right there? That's kind of
Lay back down.
switch legs.
There's one bulldozer cheat. Let's show them the cheat just so they know.
I would never beat him unless I use this.
Yeah, Mushaba's doing too good. But look, sometimes the bulldozer, how do we say,
Has arms.
has hands. So as Hidon's rolling, if he wants to cheat, he grabs onto the foot and he doesn't let the foot move. And now it gets stuck and then smash. Oh, bulldozer smash. So that's kind of cheating, but it's okay. The bulldozers are allowed to cheat sometimes. They grab the foot and they roll over it.
Slow it down that part when you do that.
Yeah, watch out for the ankle twist.
The speed slows down a lot, and
Because it doesn't matter how fast you're going. Let me do it with one of them.
Yes.
Hang me right here, please. It doesn't matter how fast. As long as I roll, if I go slow, I hold it. See that?
Smash.
Gone.
so go slow, cup the ankle, lift your hips up a little bit, right, to protect their foot, how you
Correct.
mentioned earlier.
Now this is how you cheat. Hidon just taught you parents how to cheat, grab the foot, and make the kid get smashed. Why did you show them that?
Because we use it.
Yes, we do cheat sometimes. If the kids are getting too good, especially this bully-proof bunch right here, forget about it. If we're just doing 100% legit, we're never gonna catch them. So we grab the ankle. So there's the secret trick.
It reminds them of the importance of keeping that foot out
Correct.
and light and fast.
Right. Only once your child perfects this technique 100% will you need to cheat. Because until then, let them learn the mechanics, let them move with it, and
And the truth is, once they perfect it, you shouldn't even cheat anymore.
correct.
But they like getting smashed.
True.
Right? We like getting smashed?
That's half the fun is the bulldozer smash. I think we're clear. Level 2, faster. All it is faster, sit low, use the drag. And then we'll move on to level 3. And you know what's coming there. Full combo, other techniques mixed in with this one at a very high level of intensity.
How much weight do you put down on that smash?
Good question.
You kind of go like this, I noticed. As you roll, you kind of use your elbows.
Yes,
hold
look.
yourself up.
So when the bulldozer actually smashes the kid, he doesn't put 100% of his weight. If he don't put 100% of his weight on Alyssa, as she was laying down there, there would be no more Alyssa, okay? She'd be flattened out. So you gotta put moderate weight, right? Control the weight, like you don't said, the elbows. But you still give them a little smash. It's all good. Smashing is good. Here we go, level 2, perfect it, full speed. And then level 3 is coming up, here we go. Level 3, full combo, 3 games, blended into one at high level of intensity. Starting with what? Shark bite, right? Let's start from the mount. Shark bite with the hug. Quick hug, pull down, quick bite, roll, get on top. As soon as you establish the mount position, spider kid, full control. Low control, swim, spider hands, and then bulldozer.
Wow.
Crazy roll.
I want to see this.
Hold on, show us how it's done. What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the body.
What are you doing?
Sit up, grab my body quick, pull me down. Hold me close, keep the hug tight. Yes, nice arm trap. Get off my arm, get up. Good, stay low, push my leg down. Step over, good. Stabilize, hold the neck. Good, 1, 2, swim, quick. 3, 4, 5, back up, get back up. Never stay up, here we go. Don't give up, swim quick. Good, I'm coming through. Crazy roll, we call it the crazy roll, stay low. Tricked him. Okay, pass. Rand, get ready to lose. Immediately hug the body, immediately hug, pull me down. Good, stay close, nice trap. Bridge higher than that, perfect. Balance, check the balance. You better stay close here. Get off of me. Swim one at a time. Perfect. Stay low, stay back. Stay low, stay back. Perfect, other side. Nice switch. Hands, ride. Congratulations.
Very good.
Harry, you're laying down. I'm gonna try to hold you down. Quick hug. Come get it. Good, quick bite with the arm. Good, tighter. Good. Trap the foot, bridge high. Perfect. Uh-oh. Don't fly around the room.
Go around the legs if you have to. Go around. Yes. Get off of me. Get back on. Get back on. Good. Mount. Perfect. Hold the neck. Good. Too bad you forgot how to swim. Too bad she forgot how to swim. She knows how to swim? Okay, get off me now. Now it's time for me to go home. Now it's time for me to go home. Quick switch. Good. Stay low. Hand out. Hand out. Very nice. And push. Pass. Alyssa. We'll go slow. Alyssa's turn. So sit up and hug me quick. Remember that one where you hug my body? Sit up and pull me down. Whoa! Wrap the arm. This hand's gonna wrap just like that. Perfect. Faster. Faster. Hold tight. Now trap the foot. Now roll me this way hard. Go. Wow. Perfect. Now mount, Alyssa. Step over. 1, 2. Base. Spider kid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember how to swim? You do. You do. Now we're gonna roll. Bulldozer, Alyssa. Leg up. Good job. Stay low. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. What if I get away? Come, Alyssa. Come get me quick. Come get me quick. Quick. Good. Okay, champion. You win. Let's go. Handle. Get him. Handle. Hand-arms down. We're going starting with the shark bite. Quick hug. Hug my back. Quick. Hug it. Hug it. Yes. Stay tight. Hug my back. Keep hugging right here. Good. Trap the foot. Good. Use your hands. Push my legs. Push my legs. Push my legs. Yes. Step over. Good. Mount. Mount. Good. Good. Check the swim. Yep. Nice. One arm at a time. One at a time. 1, 2. Amazing. One more. Yep. Side to side. I'm rolling. Good. Nice. Stay low. Perfect. Pass. Rashad, good run. Heat on. Get him. Let's do this. Quick hug, Rashad. Quick hug when he sits up. Yeah. Nice. Head. Wrap over the arm. Yes. Perfect. And reach. Good. Nice. Check him. Check him. Get him a shot. Don't let him do that to him, Rashad. Here we go. Swim. Swim quick. Good. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Yes. Again, one more at a time. Good. Good. Try the roll. Good. Good. Yes. Other way. Other way. Nice. Very good. Pass. Very nice. So what's the secret at level 3?
Lots of movement.
Yes, there is a lot of movement. Don't do level 3 until levels 1 and 2 make a lot of sense to you, because it's a little bit crazier.
And in level 3, we give little reminders, you know?
Yes.
Like pick your leg up. We're constantly reminding them to get them on the right track, so when we go full speed, they can handle it.
Correct. And kids, 100%. Control. And from the mount, remember, spider kid control, stay very low. The more space, the easier it is for them to escape. So stay low and control airplane base, and eventually swim.
One arm at a time.
Correct. One arm at a time, leg up and ride. So for this bulldozer technique, most important details. Bulldozer technique as a whole. Bulldozer. That front foot. Make sure that front foot is very light and it's constantly moving, and your backhand is always out for base, okay? And you're riding. And when they switch, your legs must switch as well. And you ride. Always have the front leg posted up. Bulldozer. Perfected at level 1, level 2, and level 3. And you're ready for the next game. Here we go. We'll see you in the next game. I have one question. Do you know the difference between a regular horse and a crazy horse? That's the difference. This is what we call a crazy horse, okay? You don't want to touch him while he's sleeping. This is how they sleep. Does anyone want to ride a crazy horse? Hold on, please. Demonstrate. And pass. 7 seconds is all you need. Pass. Well, let's talk about details. Here's the deal. Hold on. Let's show details. One more time real quick. I want to talk about some details here. First slice, first level of the crazy horse game is called backpack. Okay? So Horan gets on as his backpack. Face them, please, and sit up so we can see the hands. Look at the hands. This hand is over Hiron's shoulder. This hand is under Hiron's shoulder, and they're locked together, snug. Over, under, okay? Horan's feet are hooked inside Hiron's thighs. They're hooking Hiron's thighs tight right here. So this is called the over, under. These are called hooks, okay? These are called the hooks. You need to have the hooks, because without the hooks, take these hooks out. Leave them back here normal. Leave them back here normal. Horan's hips fall off to the side so easily. Go back, please. The hooks keep your hips locked in, and the hands keep your upper body and chest tight. Now, here's the game. Get on the crazy horse, keep your head down and facing away. Look at Horan's face. If Horan's face were up like this, he might collide with Hiron's. So he keeps his head down and tucked away safely to the side. Now his head is on the side of the underhook. Whichever side is under, that's his head. He wouldn't put his head over here. It doesn't fit very well. It's on this side. So that's the upper body control. Squeeze snug, head tight, head low. Bite your teeth. Don't bite your tongue. Guess why? Okay. Keep your head down. So from here, don't cross your feet. Keep your hooks in tight, normal, snug. Now, watch Hiron's behavior. Watch the crazy horse. The crazy horse has a couple different moves. One is the side-to-side jiggle here. So Hiron check side to side. Horan's hooks are pretty tight. What else do you want to show them, Hiron? Two is want to show them the sit and spin? Sit and spin there? Yeah, check it out. It's pretty fun. He sits down, he spins. Do it this way, come back this way. Hiron sits and he spins. The key to understand while he's doing that, do it wrong. Lay on Horan, like lay down flat. He's not rolling over Horan like this, crushing the child. That is not what he wants to do. So when Hiron sits and spins, I want to show them how you stay almost sitting up straight. So sit and just kind of chill. Look, Hiron's head is leaning very far forward. Rotate a little. Rotate so you can see. Hiron, when he sits, his head is leaning forward to counterbalance the weight of the backpack. Okay? And then from there, he spins right back to his knees. Boom. Do a couple of those, Hiron. The sit and spin is very fun. Look at the legs, too. They have to learn the legs, how your feet are almost crossing when he does that. So kind of reverse it. Watch his legs. He's going to sit, straighten this leg, turn. He's almost like Indian style for a moment, and then he goes back to his knees. Okay?
Usually we don't just sit right here and spin until we first just tighten him up a little bit.
Yeah, just check.
Hold tighter. So I get him tight. And once I feel he's tight, now he can handle the spin.
Yes.
If you do the spin too soon, they're not ready for it, they're going to fall off.
And the main thing for checking that tightness is that little side-to-side jiggle. Hiron literally just trying to shake the backpack off to the side. And that really causes them to snug up real well. So kids, hold on snug right here. Yes. Oh, yes. If the top person is falling off, if the backpack, okay, because they're learning the technique for the first time, kids are falling off to the side a little bit. If he's sagging, let's say he starts losing it on the jiggle, he starts to lose his control. Hiron uses this elbow to push him back up. A little adjustment. So, in the beginning, the crazy horse is kind of nice to the backpack. Helps him a little bit, help a little bit, help a little bit. Other thing, crazy horse, do not do much of this movement here. There's not much up and down movement. Because if Hiron leans back and then comes down, up and down, do it a couple times, Horan's head's going to shake, and if his neck isn't holding strong, he might headbutt and eventually collide, hitting the mouth or nose. So it's mostly side to side, so the head remains almost in a fixed position while the body checks and the elbows help.
Besides the elbow helping, sometimes I hold the foot right here, the leg. Fall off that way, hold on, fall off. He can't fall, I hold his leg.
Yeah.
I bring him back, keep the leg right here.
Done. Yeah, really good, Horan, really good. Thank you. Rayan, show us Hiron. So Hiron's crazy horse, Rayan's going to jump on and show us backpack. Hook, over, under, lock the hands snug, her hooks are in. Head is down. Look how Hiron lifts up sometimes. Different maneuvers here, side to side. Little sit, spin. Okay, that little sitting spin is very good. Sitting, coming back, shake. Levanta um pouco em pé, depois abaixa. Sometimes move, go ahead. Whoa. Perfect. Very good. So we're going 7 seconds of backpack control. 7 seconds. And then next person. Haley. Clamp on for dear life. Nice jump. Over, under. Keep your head down, Haley. Turn your head away. Just like this. Yeah, turn your face this way. Perfect. Keep it snug. There you go. Perfect. Ride with them. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. Nice. Nice hooks. Keep it. Check, check. Sit, spin. Perfect. You got it. Alyssa, come on in. Jump on. Alyssa, you can do it. Here we go. I'll help you.
Good. Hold his neck. Now, for Alyssa, rotate this way, please. Because her arms are so long, she has trouble. Let go. Let go. It's a little harder for her to reach around Hidon's torso. His shoulder and neck are just too thick right here. So, for Alyssa, she uses a secret technique. She comes around just the neck and she locks her hands right here. She keeps her head down safely. And look at her hooks. How nice. Look at these little hooks. These are called hooks, okay? They stay right in here in Hidon's hip. And now Hidon's, of course, going to check the control. Good on this side. Let's do a sit and spin. Let's do a sitting spin there. Nice. 5, 6, 7. Pass. Hand on, good luck. I wish you the best, my brother. I wish you the best. This is backpack. Here we go. Level 1, crazy horse. Jump on. As soon as he jumps on, freestyle. Keep your head safely tucked. Nice hooks, hand on. Pull this snug right here. The back of the hand, you want to be tight with them. Tight hands, tight hooks. Here we go. Check for 7. 7, 6, 5. Nice. Nice sitting spin. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Rashad, let's do it. Show us the backpack. So nice hooks, nice hands. Nice, nice. No matter what, we stay stuck. Yes, try to stay centered. Perfect. Time, pass. Really good. So, did you guys notice how I let Hidon be the crazy horse the whole time? I noticed. It's pretty tiring, okay? Crazy horse is a serious job. But I'll be honored to be the crazy horse in level 2. Okay. Okay?
I'll remember.
So level 1, we're learning the hands, we're learning the hooks, we're shaking side to side, we're doing that sit spin by myself. Here's how it looks. Shake, shake, shake. Look, you totally turn around, you put your hips down. The key to understand is during the sitting spin, I don't lean back. To compensate for their weight, look, I lean forward. Because they're on my back, or otherwise I lose my balance. So I lean forward with my legs. They stay kind of chill. Then I put my hands out. So I go from here to here. Look, sit, boom. So the hands are critical. Check, 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 side to side. Put your leg up, throw them off to one side. And obviously, the better the child becomes at the control, the crazier you can shake.
Come here, please. Hold on one time.
But this is level 1, so don't go too crazy.
One time on your knees. Put the hooks in, please. So he's on the back. If you do this sit and spin,
Yes.
very slowly, freeze. Go a little slower, keep rolling up. Sometimes they're gonna have a hard time following this, keeping this hook right here tight. So you can grab that foot to help him keep that strong hook, which will bring him on top.
Major. Let me do it at different angles so you can see. So if I'm here, look, I sit, I lean forward, I begin to go. If hold on, hook here is keep this one tight, but this one is saggy, he's not gonna go very well. So I can hold and bring him up. Okay? Again, these are all tips that you can help the child develop their backpack skills. And once they perfect it, I'm telling you, no matter what you do, they're stuck to you. Okay? No matter what they do, they're stuck to you. Sir? This kid's stuck to me. He's too good. I give up. Let's go. Backpack, level 1. Perfect this. You're ready for level 2. Crazy horses. If they're asleep, as we discussed in the previous level, it's easy. You sneak up very quietly, you jump on their back, and when they wake up, you hold on for dear life. There's one problem. If they're awake, if the crazy horse is awake, they get all angry when you try to approach them. So you have to try to sneak around the back and jump on them. The question is, that sneak attack. Let's talk about it now. As you try to sneak around, the crazy horse likes to do 2 things. Ram you with his head, okay, kind of goes crazy and just drives into you, or trip you by grabbing your feet. And when the crazy horse grabs your foot, if the crazy horse gets a hold of your foot, they've been known to bite toes. So you better watch out. Hold on, get ready.
Gonna around him. Get around the crazy horse. Go. Go.
I give up.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. Good.
Really good.
Hooks, hooks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Over there, crazy horse. Crazy horse, right here, right here. Crazy horse, she's right here, right here. Three more seconds. Time.
Hand on. Hand on, try to get around him. I'm too tired. Good luck, my brother. You have 7 seconds to hold on. If you can do that, you win.
Get his toe. Get his toe, crazy horse.
One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000, four 1,000, five 1,000, six 1,000, seven 1,000. Pass. Rashad, watch your toes. Here we go. You don't show him who's in charge here. One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000, four 1,000, five 1,000, six 1,000, seven 1,000. Okay, pass. You beat two crazy horses. Very good. Got it? It's that simple. Grab the feet, ram with the head. Careful you don't headbutt each other.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is level 2. So once they get in the backpack position and they're on the horse, you can go a little crazier. Most important thing is watch the head and go mostly side to side.
You get to be able to feel how tight their head is to yours.
Correct.
You can feel their chin and your shoulder right here. Then you know you can move a little more. Once the chin leaves the shoulder, the head is further away, which is going to allow this to happen.
Correct. These are all professional crazy horse riders. So naturally, you went a little bit crazy. Extra crazy, as a matter of fact. But if it's your first time doing the crazy horse game, make sure you guys practice slow. Don't go too out of control like this. Work your way up to this level. But definitely one of the most fun games of all. Okay? Practice it. This is level 2. This is just level 2. Imagine level 3. We'll see you there. Level 3. Spider Kid plus Bulldozer plus Crazy Horse. Do you have what it takes? I know he does. Sir, show us how it's done. So Hedon's down. So it's mainly a mount control. We're mounted. First, Spider Kid, crazy check here. Boom, boom, boom. Some swims maybe. Stay low. Quick swims. Yes. Now we're going a couple bulldozers. Nice. Stay low. Now, guess what? Eventually, the bulldozer a couple side to side. The bulldozer just wakes up. When he wakes up, guess what happens? Hold on, puts his hooks in right away and rides. 6, 7, perfect. Nice. Rayan, get him. Starting with the mount control, Spider Kid. Good. Good hands, sticky hands, quick swim, good, spider swim. Perfect. Bulldozer, stay low. And we never know when the bulldozer's gonna wake up and become a crazy horse. We're moving, we're moving, we're moving, there it is. 1, 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass. Haley? Haley's turn, yes. Let's see. Start with the spider kick control. Stay low. Check her swims right away. Here we go. Nice. Hold his neck, Haley. Don't feel sorry for him. Here we go. That's it. Perfect. Stay low. Roll with him. He wakes up. Perfect. Tight hooks. Look this way, hand. Look to the side. Look to the side. Yes. Keep your head safe. Good. Look to the side. What is this crazy spin? Perfect. Pass. Alyssa, don't feel sorry for this crazy animal right here. Start with Spider Kid. Stay low. Hold the neck, Alyssa. Hold his neck. Great job. Nice. Base. Swim. Good. Now it's time for bulldozer. Stay low. Good job. Keep pushing him over. And then when the bulldozer wakes up, you know what to do. When he wakes up and becomes a crazy horse, you hold on tight. Here he goes. Get his neck. Put those hooks in. Perfect. Nice hooks. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass. Congratulations. Hand on. Let's do this. Go. Swim quick, brother. Swim. Nice. One hand at a time if you can. That's it. Much better. Stay. Hold the neck. Hold. Good. 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 I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Nice. Stay low. Bulldozer's waking up. Hooks. Good hooks.
2 more seconds. And time.
Pass.
Henner, check him for real.
Swim quick.
Check him. Push him. More.
Hands up. Hands up. Good. I'm rolling. Bulldozer's coming. Here we go. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm getting up. Pass. Very good.
As important as kind of going crazy,
Yes.
is them learning to see and identify when to change from one technique to the other.
Correct.
We're putting these techniques in combinations
So critical.
so going a little slower to learn the sequence is more important than going crazy.
Yeah, good point. At level 3, because you're blending multiple techniques, you can essentially do level 3 at slow motion first, then level 3 a little faster, and then that's why each level should be conducted several times so that you can build up. But especially in level 3, in the combination exercises, it's critical that they learn the sequence of events like Hidon's talking about.
And this one has a little new technique to it, which is the ability to put the hooks in as the person gets up from their stomach.
Correct. Yes. So there's a different combination there that they haven't seen before. It's a natural combination, but it's different. So let's make sure that we all go through it in very slow motion first. Level 3, crazy horse. Eventually work your way up and let it ride full speed. I think they're ready.
Yep.
Go for it. Start slow. Work your way up. Once you pass the crazy horse, we move on to the next level.
7 seconds.
7
Crazy
seconds
horse.
of crazy horse control.
That's what we do.
Do it. It's time to play Tackle the Giant. Imagine there was this very angry giant who entered your neighborhood and wanted to punch you in the face. Perfect. I was the giant, Hidon was the victim. So here's what happens. When someone wants to punch you in the face, if you do nothing,
Boom. Giant knocks you out. But if as I go to punch, Hidon ducks and shoots in and grabs my legs, he can easily tackle the giant to the ground. Then he steps right over. 1, 2, and he mounts, he wins. Now, what's the key? Key details on tackle the giant. Number 1, for some reason, I don't know why the kids do this, but they tackle and they put their head in the middle. Your head doesn't go in between the giant's legs. Your head goes to the outside. Look, outside the leg. Key detail. Okay, number 1. Number 2, we grab the legs. Okay, we hold the legs tight, and then we drive them to the ground. Let me see this once. So when Hidon throws a punch at me, I don't want to get hit, so I go down quickly. I grab a hold of the legs as strong as I can, hug the legs tight, and then I push off my legs, and I drive them this way. Okay, so I'm holding the legs, and then I just basically run into him. Just kind of drive, and push. So if you have to run a little bit and drive even harder, that's okay. And then from here, once you land, you want to step over. Stay low, hands out, and then go all the way to the mount. Once you establish the mount, you win. Level 1. Hold on. Good luck. Over here, sir. See if your drive is serious. This is level 1, okay? Listen to me. Is that your house right there? I'm about to stomp on that house, crush it with one of my feet, and then punch you in the face. Drive. Good. Wow. Get off me. I'm a giant. Pass. Rayanne, good luck. See my fist? He wants to meet your face. Drive hard. Keep driving. Good. Base. Pass. You gotta pass my crazy knees. It's not easy, Haley. It's not easy.
How about the control right there? As you do it, she doesn't let go of your
Yes.
legs. They held your legs really tight.
Yeah, good point. Because the giant is going to want to walk back. Okay, and if your control of their legs is weak, they're not going to fall. The key is you got to hug the legs tight. Keep squeezing while you drive hard. And you're putting your weight. She's pushing basically with her shoulder, driving my legs while she traps them.
Even when you land on the ground, you're still holding the legs a little bit.
Correct.
If you can.
Yes, hold the legs until the smash happens, and then go right to the mount with wide base, because the giant legs are kind of crazy. Hi, young lady. I didn't see you there. Drive. Good. Whoa. Uh-oh. Get her on the legs. Good. Get off of me. Hold the neck. Hold my neck. Yes, good. Alyssa, are you ready to tackle a giant? You are a giant. Go under the punch and tackle. Good. Get off of me. Henon, tackle Hidon as hard as you can. Hidon, please. This is Henon's face right here. Please punch it for real. Henon, duck, quick, go under. Tackle hard. Very good. Mount. Good. Hold him. Pass. Good. Shot. Tackle hard. Let's go. Serious right now. You better duck quick. Act like you're cool right now. Don't be scared of the giant. Yes. Giant, do your thing. You're not scared of me?
Yeah.
You're not scared? Good. Hand out. Good. Shot. Control. Pass. Incredible. So key details. Let's show them what you were talking about. That was important. That was a very important detail. Here's what kids do wrong. We'll show you now so you don't make the same mistake. Let's see, different mistakes. Number 1, grab the legs a little bit and then push a little bit and let go of me, and then I fall. No control.
This huge separation right here is dangerous.
So basically, once you connect to the giant's legs, once you grab them, hold on for dear life. No matter what, don't let go. And then once they slam on the ground, keep holding. Now, yeah. And the most important detail, besides the tight leg control, is what? The drive. Keep driving. Let me demonstrate. Here's how it should look. This is a good exercise here. Come closer. So Hidon throws the punch. I duck down, away from the punch. Yes. Okay, so my head goes this way. If he's punching here, my head goes this way. Hidon, just keep walking back. Kind of resist me a little and walk sprawl a little. Keep driving. Then eventually, boom. One more time. Okay, so that's the game. Come closer. So parents,
while we play this game, that's what we want to see. I want you to resist a little bit by walking back. Of course, as they get better, you can resist a little stronger. And kids, once you control those legs, do not stop driving. Don't just do this. They're not going to fall. So grab the legs, okay? Grab the legs, almost like you want to pick them up. But you won't be able to pick up a giant. But you're driving and you're picking and you're pulling and you're taking them down. And once they hit the ground, boom, hold. And then from here, step over one at a time, hands out. If you mount, you win. So grab the legs and drive, but do not let go of the legs. Pull those tight. Tackle the giant.
Sometimes we need to be a little bit, lift right here one time, lift it here. Take me down one time, okay? You're gonna put your head over here on this side. Okay, grab my legs, go ahead.
Grab his legs?
Grab my legs, grab me, good. Grab me. I broke my fall and I keep my legs, very good, very straight. Because when someone's very small,
Very
if I
good
bend
detail.
my legs on the way down, they're gonna hit this with their chest, their face, whatever. So sometimes they're right here. So keep the leg kind of straight and fall slowly. Huge for a safe takedown, safe tackle.
And parents, now would be the time to learn how to break your fall. So if you're getting tackled, as my legs get, that's a great detail, not bending your knees too much. So you keep your legs relatively straight. Once you decide to go down, so the kids don't land on your knee. And as you fall, my butt's gonna hit the ground, look. Look, I'm here, I roll back, watch my head. So I slap, palms down, okay? Not perpendicular, slightly less than perpendicular, slightly south here, palms down, okay? Head up. It's the break fall, we call it the break fall. Okay?
Which is necessary when someone's a little bigger. A smaller child, I went like this, I sit, and I control my fall. So the
Yeah.
break fall, for sure, with most of them.
Yeah. I like doing the break fall because it sounds cool.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it? Hold on, come here. Break fall. Go, break fall. Boom. Palms down, head up. Okay? It's good to know no matter what. If Horan's running down the street and he slips on a banana, what is he gonna do? Break his fall. Keep his head up and not collide in the cement. So it's a good skill. If you, parent and child, want to practice the break fall, be our guest. The easiest way to learn it is from sitting down. Look, go like this. 1, 2, go. 1, sit up, slap. 2, sit up. You know, that's how you practice. Then you stand up, and then look, squat down slowly. Look at me. Hold on, go. Squat, roll. It's a good exercise to learn. But right now, we're doing level 1. We're doing level 1 of the tackle the giant game. Duck and shoot. When the giant wants to punch you, you're ducking and you're tackling. Once you achieve the mount, 5 seconds, you win. In the next level, it's a little bit crazier. The giant gets a little stronger, and you have to be a little trickier how you trick the giant. We're going to teach you how to trick a giant. Trick the giant with the clap and shoot. In the next level, not right now. Here we go. It's pretty simple. If a giant tries to punch you in the face, duck and shoot. Sometimes, however, the giant doesn't punch you, but they're being very, very mean to you. Very rude. So rude that they deserve to get tackled to the ground. If you're going to tackle the giant and they're not punching you and you're just talking to them, we need to distract the giant. We need to distract the giant before we tackle them. There are many ways to do that. Our favorite way is clapping. So listen, little kid, this is my neighborhood. I need you to take your family and leave and never come back. Do you understand me? Got it? Clap and shoot. Why does it work? Well, if I'm here looking at Hidon focusing and he claps, look what it does. It makes me blink for 1 second. I blink. As soon as I blink, Hidon's tackling. Boom and boom. Okay? That is the essence of the clap and shoot variation. Level 2. Hold on. Please distract this giant. Now also, because this is level 2, let's make the resistance a little bit better. Come this way a little bit. Let's make the resistance a little more so Horan has to hold even stronger and drive even harder on the tackle. Boom, 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 boom. Nice, drive. Perfect. Boom, boom, pass. Rayan, try to trip this giant right here. Now let me ask you guys a question. Should you clap here, or there? Right up in his face. So to act nice, but then clap high. Here we go. Drive, drive, drive. Good. Mount, hold, pass. Haley, good luck. Clap and shoot. Hold on, act normal at first. Act like a normal little sweet little girl. And then, look how tall this giant is. Good, drive, 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 good. Nice jump. Hold, pass. Alyssa. Let me try with Alyssa. Let me see if I can be the giant right here. Come over here, Alyssa. Come over here. Listen to me, Lee. Don't you ever come in here again. Good, good. Mount, come on up. Come on up. Get up before I go home. Before I go home. Push me down. Ow. Pass. Really good. Let's go. Hand on. Do I know you from somewhere? Whoa. Drive, drive, running with me, run with me, run with me. Yes. Good. Get off of me. What are we trying to strangle you? Swim. Nice. Rashad, you better grab tight. Listen to me very carefully. This is my neighborhood. Never, ever come around here. Good. Hand out, hand out. Good. Good. Nice. Very good. So clapping and we're grabbing. Any additional details? Pretty simple. Very good. So what's the key? Don't do this either. Watch this. Do not do this. Tell me why this is a bad idea. Obviously, right? Yeah. Don't clap, talk to the giant, and then tackle. You must go. The clap and the tackle must almost be at the same time. Like boom, boom, almost together. Level 2. Clap and shoot. If they punch you, duck and shoot. Don't clap. Because if they go to punch you, right? If he don't goes to punch me, and I think about clapping, go to punch, gone. So if he punches, I duck. If he doesn't punch, but he's being very mean, and I feel that he deserves to be tackled, I go. Boom. Grab here, drive, 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 drive. All the way until they fall down. Don't let go of the legs. If you let go of the legs, guess what? They won't fall. Tackle the giant, level 2. Perfect this one, and you know what's going to happen next. We're going to blend this technique with several others in level 3, and the intensity is going to be high. Let's go. Tackle the giant, level 3. They're ready. We're ready. Are you ready? Here's how it goes. Tackle the giant, bulldozer, crazy horse, right after the bulldozer. Now on the tackle the giant, we have a couple options, right? We can do either the duck and shoot, where he goes under the punch, or if I'm just acting crazy, clap and shoot. You're free to choose whatever one you want. So each time you do the exercise, switch it up. Throw a punch, don't throw a punch, mix it, blend it. Hold on, tackle this giant right here. You don't. On this side, hold it over there. Don't look at me, he's gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, buddy. Driving, driving, good. Nice. We're going bulldozer. Leg up, ride with it. Go, go, good. Crazy horse, let's get him. Get him around, grab his feet, bite his toes, please. Don't be scared of the horse. Get around, go around, don't grab him, just go around. Hooks in, here we go, give him 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pass. Man, I wish you the best of luck. Hey, you know, punch her in the face. I want that shirt right there. I want that shirt. Mount. Check. Bulldozer. One bulldozer. Stay low. Good, 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 good. Crazy horse. Here we go.
Get him, get him.
Eat her toe. Eat her foot. Take the foot home. Take it home. Jump on. Good. Perfect, man. Hooks in. Here we go. Go, go. Perfect. 6, 3, 2, 1. Pass. Haley, over here. Listen to me very carefully. If you ever call me a crazy horse again. Oh, driving, drive, drive, drive. Perfect. Oh.
Good, hold on tight. Keep your head, turn your head away. For safety, yes. Keep it tight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass. Go over there, listen. Here we go. Listen to me. Clap in my face, clap. Good. Mount bulldozer. Here we go. Here we go. Good. Perfect, Alyssa. No, get off of me. Go on his back. Go on his back. Hooks in. Hooks in tight. Get off of me.
Come on, guy.
Good, hold on tight. Where's Alyssa? 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 Why do I feel my neck is being squeezed? Whose feet are these? Whose foot is this? You win. Get him, let's go, get him. Get him. Come on over here, please. Yeah, buddy. You and me, huh? You and me. Hard tackle, driving. Good. Yes. What? Nobody can hold me down. Nobody hold me down. No. Already gone? Nobody. Go, crazy horse, get him. Go, stay low, Hannah, here we go. Yes, go. Time is of the essence, we're moving. Nice, hooks in, stay low. Super hooks, Hannah, here we go. Keep nice, what the? Where did this come from? That's a new technique. Good, holding, head tight. 3, 2, 1, pass. Rashad, get low, hold the knees tight. You know what we're talking about. Throw punch him in the face, you don't. Drive the legs, good, perfect. Mount, stay low, check, bulldozer. Perfect, come this way. That's it, you're gone. Rashad, get ready, get low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hooks in. 1, we're rolling now, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shake them, 1, 0. Pass. Barely, but he passed. Good job. Very good. So what's the secret on level 3? As always, 100% focus, 100% tight.
How you push them off in the middle of the bulldozer.
Correct.
The right time to push.
Yeah, more so when you're belly up. So for this technique, you notice it's kind of a unique flow, right? So we'll be here, I'll bulldoze this way, right? I do 1, 2, and right here, look, 3. And now we're here. Okay, that's the flow we want you to follow for this level 3 game, level 3 on the Crazy Horse game. So bulldozer, push them off, and then sneak attack. They've got to sneak around, go to grab the ankles, and have fun doing it. Crazy Horse, general principles, most important details of the Crazy Horse ride, backpack, hooks, since that's our focus. What are they?
No, the focus is tackle the giant.
Oh, that's right.
Tackle the giant. But Crazy Horse is always the focus because Crazy Horse,
I felt like it was the focus right now.
If their teeth hit your head, it's going to hurt your head, and their teeth are going to have a little bit of an issue.
Correct. So the tackle the giant is the focus, 100%. What most important details?
Commitment.
Don't let go no
let
matter
go of the
what.
legs.
100% control the legs. And when you drive, don't stop driving until the giant collides to the ground, okay? And as soon as you tackle, let's go to the mount. Control, and you're good to go. Blend it, level 3, all together. Once you finish this game, move on to the next. We'll see you there. Here we go.